McCarty and Neil Rule can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Wow, that was a very big D.
Biggest.
The biggest of the big
Big D!
My name is Neil Rule. That guy is Stick in for D-Mac for the next couple of weeks. D-Mac will be back with us in September. Stick, what's up, man?
This is it. Feeling good today. I feel like a new man today in many ways, Neil. And we're going to get into that throughout the show today, but I'm enlightened. I'm feeling less pressure, like weight for some reason. And I'm just ready to have a good time.
Okay. Well, let's have a good time then. I know originally. Okay, we got KG in the building. KG, what's really good?
You know what's really good. We good.
We good now? Okay.
Yes, you made it right with me.
We had some events transpiring before the show. Intern Simeon is here as well. Sim,
Shout out.
It's last day eve, I guess you could call it.
We're less than 4 hours to go.
Less than
We're
4.
in the home stretch.
Wow. When you put it like
know.
that, Spencer
Yeah, I know.
Raxter, proponent of the heavyweights 5 to 7.
Wish I worked 2 hours a day.
Me too.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Absolutely. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread, subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. We're pushing 90,000 subscribers.
Pretty good.
We could fill Ford Field.
And then some.
Yeah? We could almost fill, we could fill the Silverdome.
Not for WrestleMania 3, but almost.
Yeah, close.
93,000. But no, it's incredible. I'll always say every time I bring that up, it's incredible. That's because of you guys. So all right. So real quick, Stick, you had a Tiger's epiphany. Here's how today's gonna work. We're rocking all Lions the whole show.
Yep.
Some stuff is on wax, ready to go. Some stuff I'll feel what you guys want to discuss, we'll discuss it. We're going all Lions back to back. Now, I know I told you yesterday originally today was going to be the 4 Down Thursday. I had a miscommunication on my part. I will be out next Friday, not this Friday.
Aha!
So that is bad on my part. So my apologies to that. So we're switching it up. We're going back to the 4 Down Friday.
Yep.
We're going back to the Bourbon Friday.
We're going back on the grid.
What are you more excited about?
Well, that upset KG because KG will not be in tomorrow. So being a friend of KG that I am, I said, you know what? Then let's just do a Bourbon Thursday and a Bourbon Friday.
I mean, it makes sense. And it's Simeon's last day. We got to send him off the right way. So
that's it. So
That's
here we
a-
are.
that's a
Shout
real
out
friend.
Varchaz. Yep.
That's a real friend right
Gonna
there.
get a little loose today.
Shout
No,
out
it's
Neil,
a.
man.
You can be an adult, like you can just have a drink with your friends.
I
So
can.
that-
I won't, but I can. I'll have many drinks with my friends.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
Sim, yeah, you want to do Bourbon Thursday and Friday or just Friday?
We'll see.
All right. Well, it's here.
Thank you.
I'm not a pusher.
I know.
least not
you only
today.
poured up. Yeah.
At least not today. So shout out to Varchaz. Rob Cottingham, by the way, who just got a promotion at Varchaz. By the way.
Shout out, man.
Shout
All
out
the
to
way
him. Rob, we're almost out.
Yeah. Get on that.
We're almost out. I'm just telling you. The 313 batch was incredible. Yeah. So that's what it is. DNC ENT, hey, LFG. Bourbon for the FedEx Cup. Rest in peace, Intern Thursday. Any reason to have a drink?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We found one.
We got that handled. So thanks for rocking with us. Number 2, Stick told me he had a Tigers epiphany. Tigers win the series, by the way.
Goddamn right.
And by the way, shout out to the Miami Marlins. Why, you ask? They destroyed the Guardians yesterday.
Yep.
Hit like 4 home runs, 5 home runs off of, beat them like 13-4.
As soon as I heard it was Miami, first person I thought about was you, Neil.
So I figured I would give my props to the Miami Marlins.
Tip
wore
of the
that
cap.
hat. Tip of the cap to the Marlins.
Yeah.
The Miami Marlins are big friends of the Detroit Tigers. Remember, they eliminated the Twins last year.
That is true.
We love the Marlins.
305.
Yeah, we love them.
Rick Ross.
They've given us some nice players, too, over time.
Over at Miguel Cabrera.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty nice. So
Pretty
there
nice.
you go.
And you know what? Honestly, I was thinking about that yesterday after our argument about Scott Harris not willing to like put 2 good pieces to go get 1 great. Remember Andrew Miller and Cameron Maben?
Yes.
Those were 2 good pieces, 2 building blocks that we all were excited about. What'd they do? They packaged them and went and got something great. So I thought, like, after the show, I was like, damn, I should have brought that up in the moment, because that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Even though we loved them, even though they were a part of, the future, bye-bye. Let's go get something great.
There you go. So it is. They've been our 9 day drinking. Any excuse will do.
It's 5
it
o'clock
will.
somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Ski Mask Boy, Bourbon Fridays are always free. However, Bourbon Thursdays are dry and will cost you. Well, no, not necessarily. Soccer Night in Detroit, I was confused by Bourbon on the desk today, seeing as CBS Sports Network is doing the match on Friday. Yes, I am not on the call. That is a national production. I'm not on the call, so I have the weekend off.
Rip.
Except for the Lions pregame show on Saturday, which will be a lot of fun, by the way. We're going to be at Sean Belesian's house.
Yes.
He's smoking like 100 pounds of meat.
He's got 2 cooking locations because Mike is also cooking at his house. So, like, he doesn't have enough grilling, Traegers, smokers, green eggs, and everything at his house. So Mike is bringing some stuff in, too. Shout out Mike Avocel.
Like, I'm getting older, as like medical procedures and stuff like that, and different arcs to your life. However, I am not old yet because I'm not in the smoking meat game.
Oh, see, I am. Pause.
Hell yeah.
But I'm talking chicken wings and like stuff like that. But I don't have a smoker.
I don't
See,
either.
I do it the old school way. What I do is I soak the wood, and then I have this little box that I put it in, and I light the charcoal, then I put it on the charcoal, and then it smokes the
What are you,
whole
a
grill.
caveman?
KG.
Yeah, dude. I'll make you the best wings you've ever fucking had, Spenny.
Okay.
I'll
KG.
cook anybody.
Whatever.
Can we Sticks out here with the box and soaking the? Can we get him a filing cabinet or something like that,
yeah,
like we do in the streets?
Yeah, absolutely. Have some class, man. Come on.
Get a shopping cart with a filing cabinet in there.
Yeah,
like, come
we
on,
can.
man.
No, I got
Can't
the
be out
nice
here like that.
Kingsford barrel grill. Pour the charcoal in there and put the smoke box in there. Old school.
Woodward Sports Chat. Jump into
I don't
their.
use those stupid little pellets that you just throw in there. That's not real smoking.
Okay.
I want
Don't let
actual
Sean
wood
hear that.
chips. Yeah, I know.
Woodward Sports Chat thread. If you want to jump the line, go ahead and use the super chat. Great Lakes 20 did just that. English Premier League 1 down. I'll give it to you right now, Great Lakes. I'm a Liverpool fan. Let's do Liverpool real quick. There's been some subtractions, and the additions in the offseason have not met the subtractions. To expect them to win the Premier League, I think is a stretch. But I know fans are, and I know they're going to melt down when this season isn't last season. But remember, they did a double, won the EPL, won the Champions League within the last 5 years. Obviously ran away with the EPL last year. Just remember, it can't always be a spike, right? Yeah. And this will be the come down, and this is kind of like what it'll be when the Lions win the Super Bowl for us. You just say, that runs over, but look at what we did. So that's how it will be. So
Never
that is my
struck me as
EPL
a
1 down.
Liverpool guy.
Dude,
Thought you was more Manchester United.
No, like I like to be entertained, KG. It's
Yeah.
not just strictly about like winning. Like I like there to be a little flair to it.
I got you.
Liverpool can blow any lead and come back from any deficit.
So they're Jameis
wi-
Winston.
100.
Jameis
I was
Winston
just
of
gonna say,
Premier League.
if the Premier League had a Jameis Winston team, it would be Liverpool. You never know what the hell is going to happen, but in
Yeah.
the end, they're going to win.
I'm rocking with it.
It's a lot like Jose Valverde back in the day.
Hey, shout out Papa Grande.
It was volatile, but in the end, you were shaking hands.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's it. Also in the super chat, Double G 2112. Hey Miami, guess what? You got Amon-Ra St. Clown. Yes, we're gonna get there too about the what's been going on. I saw that clip on the socials, like Amon-Ra cooking people. But Stick, I wanted to get to this. You had an epiphany about the Tigers. You're back in. Please explain.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't like an epiphany, an aha moment. I just woke up feeling good. It's one of those things where they squeezed out another victory. Obviously, like I said earlier in the week, you want to dominate bad teams. They did not dominate, but the pitching did. So the new pitcher looking pretty good. 40 games left. You're back up 6. The Guardians looked like clowns yesterday. And you know what? I want to enjoy this. I don't want to be against this.
But you are against it.
I've been swimming upriver And now I'm just gonna let the tide take me where it takes me.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want you guys getting too excited too early, which I feel you still did. And
Yeah.
I think you guys have definitely backtracked a bit since then, which is nice to see. Water's met its level. My negativeness and your positiveness, I think, is gonna interline here because you guys aren't Team of Destiny parades, and now I'm not. Chill the fuck out. Ain't gonna happen. I think we're both here now, so I feel lighter today. I feel like I just want to enjoy these last 40 games, up 6, and let it ride. I'm not going to root against the Detroit team, and I wasn't rooting against them. It was just, I don't want to be disappointed. So now I'm all in. Let's go. Let's go, Tigers.
No, and Stick, again, my whole point of it is you're probably going to end up disappointed with the way it's going to end. But
don't flip-flop out.
No,
Come on, Neil.
Stick. I'm not flip-flopping.
You just spent 2 weeks convincing me.
It's not flip-flopping. What I said then, what I say today, what I will say coming up. You get in the playoffs, I expect to be in the World Series, and I'll take my chances with Skubal and A.J. Hinch.
Yep.
And if they get there, that's good enough for me because it's good enough for ownership. And it's good enough for ownership because they didn't really do anything significant to change it. So if it's good enough for you guys, then it's good enough for me. I guess it's going to have to be, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I'm setting myself up for emotional failure, right?
Exactly.
Now, it doesn't mean my concerns go away, right? I still...
for sure.
I'm still concerned about this platoon approach. Like, I still want guys, but you know what? This is the squad rolling forward. We're in the tournament, as Dan Campbell would say.
And it's not going to change.
Let's go win it.
Yeah. But...
I'm on board, Neil. Let's go.
Yep. But, and again...
if they win, it's because I'm pushing.
Now, the town's going to freak out when they do lose because there are still people in this town and at this network that think Javi Baez is a, quote, good baseball player.
He's a hell of a center fielder after last night. I don't care what you say.
You don't want to give him the center field credit, but it's fine.
Well, I mean...
You got to.
If we're going to do that...
He saved the game yesterday.
Like, Parker Meadows is a good center fielder, too, that costs $600,000.
I hear you.
Yeah, but Javi Baez has been making plays.
But Parker Meadows is a better center fielder than Javi Baez.
200 points higher.
Yeah.
Check the numbers.
He's hitting.
Javi's hitting better than Parker
260
Meadows.
Something like that. Parker Meadows is hitting under 100.
And what is Javi since the All-Star break?
I know he's hitting 260 on the year.
Right.
He's an all-star.
He's an all-star.
He is an all-star.
Honestly, like,
Can't take it away
Neil,
from him.
Spenny looks like he cheated on a test and got away with it right there, man. Like,
He wants to.
Can't take it away from him. He's an all-star.
He wants to take that shit away. So
Neil,
bad.
if I'm getting on the Tigers bandwagon, you got to get on the Javi bandwagon.
No, that's where I drive.
Javi in center
I have a
field.
jersey.
Javi in center field is a real thing.
yeah, he's good. He's good in center field, right?
All right, that's all.
No, you
Then
don't
we're
want a
good.
guy on third with less than 2 outs with him up at bat because you ain't getting that run in.
I mean, yeah, he did swing at some egregious pitches yesterday.
That's
but,
Javi, baby.
but,
That's
yeah.
Javi.
If he's making plays in the field, I'm good with it. He's better than Vierling. You want Vierling out there in center field?
And at least it's an upgrade from last year where he wasn't at the very least a plus defender. He's a plus defender this year.
Do you want
So you
Vierling
gotta give him that.
over Javi?
At bat, yes.
Okay, as a player in the lineup, considering both sides, defense and offense.
Well, that's the good thing about my manager.
But he can only pull them once.
Correct.
Right. So what? If you're the manager, you're AJ Hinch, who you're rolling out there as your pure starter.
What situation of the game are
Javi
we in?
Baez.
What situation of the game are we in?
So you don't have a pure starter of
to
that.
start the game.
Yeah,
To start the game. Yeah, I'll do that to start the game.
Okay.
But the second there's a big at bat, it'll be like Broadway.
Hey, this
It'll
just
be
in.
like he'll be in the on deck
Neil
circle.
Rule wants to start Javi Baez.
He'll be in the on deck circle, and I'll get one of those hooks like in Broadway and yank him out of that on deck circle.
Showtime at the Apollo. Just say Sandman out there.
Smack him with
Showtime at the Apollo. All right, you guys ready to rock with some Lion stuff?
Let's
man?
go Lions!
Don't.
Hi, JC.
We're going all Lions, wire to wire. All right, so get it in there. If there's something you guys want to talk about the Lions,
shit out of the way.
bring it up.
It's time.
Yes.
We're here.
Because they was whooping some ass yesterday.
Let's get into it. Tell them about BlackRock.
I will tell them about BlackRock because BlackRock Summer of Savings is now. Make sure you just mention
for
Woodward
real?
Sports. Just mention Woodward Sports and you will get 20% off your bill at BlackRock. You can get the filet. You can get the pretzel appetizer they have that comes out with the fondue and the cheese. You can get you see it right there, the giant brownie with the ice cream and the whipped cream on there. Ooh. I'm telling you, the ladies love Black Rock. Take her to Black Rock.
No, that's a fact.
And then when, she goes to the bathroom or something, you look at your waiter, you say, Woodward Sports. So he gives you 20% off. But she doesn't know. She's the best. You're paying full price. Go to Black Rock.
Listen to this,
sizzle
man.
Above the rest.
Strategery.
Go to any of the locations: Heartland, Novi, Canton, Ann Arbor, Utica, Davidson, and Portage. Black Rock should be your first choice for a nice night.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule here for Planet Fitness, and August is winding down, everyone. I call it the Sunday of summer, but there's still time. If your age is 14 to 19, you can work out for free all the rest of the summer at Planet Fitness with the High School Summer Pass. All you have to do, guys, walk into Planet Fitness, fill out some paperwork, and you're in there for the rest of the month. Cool thing that Planet Fitness does. There's over 50 Metro Detroit Planet Fitness locations. I know I had to drop my son off at soccer practice and wait for him, so I went to the one in Clinton Township. Nothing changed, everybody. I love being a member at Planet Fitness. PlanetFitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
Don't do it.
All right, we're off here on a Thursday, special Bourbon Thursday edition. I got my medical procedure switched to next Friday, so
Drink up.
100%.
My
So we
dog.
will. Shout out Varchaz, by the way. But no, we're getting into the Lions. I just want to wrap up this text conversation about the Tigers. Woodward Sports Super Chat, you want to jump the line, go ahead and do that. Sideless, guys, what's wrong with the Guardians? 14-4 at home to the Marlins. Their cute near no-hitter pitcher run off the mound in 3 innings. Silas, I was wondering the same thing.
Were you lied to?
Was I lied to about the Guardians?
You might have
I
been.
watched the ball. One of those home runs that their leadoff hitter hit nearly landed here in Detroit. Like, it was a bomb, dude. Balls were flying out of that place. Tev Sauce, 27-49. I want to get Maz's reaction to this. Maybe, KG, you could save this one and ask him tomorrow. AJ Hinch doesn't know what he's doing. How's Javi supposed to use his elite tagging skills in center field? What a bozo.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What a bozo.
That is a good point.
What do we do?
Yeah, that is wow. That's something for a wiser man than I to
I mean, he
decide.
can sneak up and cover second, maybe on a sneaky pickoff play.
Yeah, just sprint all the way to
It's worked in Little League where the center fielder creeps in.
Right.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Soccer Night in Detroit, breaking news. Findings from the Michigan investigation will be coming out tomorrow. Yes, that's the word on the street.
Birdman hand rub.
What do you mean?
No, you know what I mean. I can't wait to see what's in there.
I can't wait for tomorrow either.
I can't wait
because
to see
you know
what's in
why?
there.
Because
Can we talk about it tomorrow? Let's talk Lions.
Yeah, because I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear. What do you think about that, Neil? And then I can say I was right.
Okay,
It's
sure.
gonna
there you
be
go.
much to do about nothing.
Yeah.
100%.
2-game
It don't matter.
suspension against North Louisiana
Just like the
Tech.
Ohio State rivalry. It don't matter no more.
Okay, let's shift to the Lions. Why don't we just franchise tag Aiden Hutchinson? That's a nod to you, Stick. Yesterday.
Yeah, they still hung up on it. You know, you make people remember you, Neil.
That's true.
They've been thinking about it all night long.
John Martin.
tag.
John Martin in the
Franchise
super chat. Stick hating running backs. I bet he hates the working class too.
Damn right. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
He is a part of HOA, so I'm just saying. Like, it makes sense.
He doesn't want to let you live, everybody.
Right.
Show me your bootstraps and then lift yourself up by them.
Yes. All right, what do we got here, too? Sideless, I'm bricked up. This team is better than last year. You hear me better. I don't give a damn about nothing but the pride. NFC North, it's on site.
I don't give a damn about nothing but the pride.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's that.
Oh, shit.
Shad216 in the super chat, a real power move. Going back to the BlackRock, by the way, I just found out you get 20% off at BlackRock if you mention Woodward Sports. So Spenny gave you a great date move.
Yeah.
That said, hey, when take her to BlackRock, because he said the chicks love going to BlackRock.
They do. They like the sizzle.
Yeah,
When
happy hour too.
if she gets up to go to the restroom, you call your server over and say, hey, Woodward Sports, give me that 20% off.
Yep.
Now, don't say a fucking word about this the rest of the night.
Shut your fucking mouth. You want a tip? You shut your fucking mouth.
So
That's how you know she's hot.
Shad216 in the super chat, a real power move is to write Woodward Sports 20% off on a piece of paper and hide it in your breast pocket, fold it. When the check comes, say, you know what to do, and pass the paper to the waiter in front of that fine shit.
Have you seen the Jersey Mike's ones where it's like Mike's way is how they make their sandwich and people are like ordering, they're like, tell Mike to have his way with it. Oh shit. Tell Mike to take it in the back and have his way with it. Yo. So funny.
With the juice.
Flow Guy 2571. There's just us and just us, right, Neil? KG?
KG.
It's true, is it not?
Yes, it is true.
All right. Amon-Ra St. Brown destroyed the entire Miami Dolphins franchise yesterday.
Yeah.
Poor number 23, whoever the hell that was on the Dolphins team. All you saw in highlights was him just getting burnt and crisped. And there's one picture our social team posted of Amon-Ra pointing at the camera and the guy behind him just with his hands in the air and his head looking up at God. God wasn't going to help you against the Sun.
He had a
yesterday.
regular season highlight reel in a joint practice.
Dude.
And look, it was absolutely dominant, but I was told the offense was struggling.
That's what I heard.
So we're going to get into that a little bit more.
That's what I was told.
Spenmo, we're going to get into that a little bit more.
Everybody was told because that's what was happening.
Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown had some words about it, though, right?
Yes, he did.
What do you have to say?
Ooh.
Involved a ton of touchdowns. Just kind of one of those days for you, huh?
Yeah, it was a good day. Finally get to go against someone else. So that was a lot of fun. You go against the same guys every day in camp. You feel like they start to know, the routes that we're running, the concepts, what we like to run in one-on-one. So to go against someone new, it felt good. Just feels like they don't really know all the time what's coming. So that's the fun part. But just to go against someone else, compete is always a lot of fun.
That's very much Amon-Ra's way that he goes about. On a side note, Stick, that is what I like about Amon-Ra St. Brown. And whenever I get the chance to talk to him, I'm going to ask him about that. In a day and age in your position of guys acting a certain kind of way, and we all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You are the opposite of that. I want to ask him why. Why are you the opposite of that?
Simple answer from me, just observing him, is his dad. His dad, when you think he's Mr. Universe? Or World or Galaxy or whatever the hell, better than all of us. That discipline, you go back to watching Hard Knocks, they kind of dove deep into that. And then you watch Wide Receiver, and they kind of went deep into that. And then you just see his dad interact with them, and when they talk on the podcast, it was all about discipline growing up. It was all about not back-talking growing up. It was all about, the next mission and getting to where you need to do. And so to me, it's all been instilled by his family and his dad and his mom. I don't want to discredit Mama either.
That is also true. But it backs up to, I think, and yesterday or a couple days ago when I talked about Penei Sewell, I said that we've undervalued Penei Sewell in this town. I think that's totally flipped for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown is undervalued nationally.
Oh, yeah.
He is way undervalued nationally.
Because he's not flashy. That's the thing. He's I hate saying this because people are going to be like, he's not Jerry Rice, but he's Jerry Rice. Right? Jerry Rice wasn't a speed burner blowing people off the ball. He was a technician, a route runner, and that's what you saw yesterday in that one video with the stutter, stop, and go where he had 20 yards of distance between him and the cornerback. He is just a straight-up technician. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
It all happens in the first, 2 seconds of the video, Spenny. If you can replay that. That's
It's
the
a
end.
lot
Oh,
of
this
them.
is just
Yeah,
the
it's
this
a
is
lot
the
of
package.
them, yeah.
But look at that, the late hands
It's
that
about
you talk
12 of
about,
these.
and this dot right here. The defender doesn't even know the ball's coming because of the late
off me.
hands, how he's doing it correctly,
Get
getting the
off me.
proper position, the proper angles. You see Hendon Hooker getting in there trying to get some celebration, but like
Trying to save his spot.
that first move right there to where he was just
That's
so
another
wide
one, too.
open.
Yeah, it's different. That's a different
it's
play.
unreal. Look at that. Look at that.
He had like 12 of these, bro. That is insane.
Are you? And after he burns you deep, how the fuck are you supposed to guard that curl route, right? Like the chopping of the feet. He's almost a perfect wide receiver. And you see in Madden, he's the only one with 99 hands, which, if you're a wide receiver, probably have good hands.
Well, that's why. In like, look. You know it when
This is unreal.
When Sean and I did shows together, certainly when we do the pregame show and stuff like that. When I talked about this and put it on wax, and will stand here every single day of my life and say it, I will take Amon-Ra St. Brown over Justin Jefferson. I will say it 100 times out of 100 for what this Lions team is and where they are and what he does. Look, you may like you because you said it. Like, it's not flashy,
Right.
He's not going 40 yards
Detroit,
downfield.
Like, he's the best wide receiver for Detroit.
He is 1,000%. He is. Like, it's fit. It is fit,
Right.
man.
I can't see gold chain wearing, grill having, like, wide receiver in Detroit being loved the way Amon-Ra. Like, we love the guy that's gritty, that gets in there, that puts in the work after practice, is Mr. Reliable, Mr. Dependable, and it's just, once again, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, Chris Spielman, the whole lot getting their proper right guy with the right mindset. And then when you have a quarterback that can elevate a fourth-round pick to Amon-Ra St. Brown status, it all goes hand in hand.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jay Shug, St. Brown is way better than Justin Jefferson, period. Way better's aggressive.
Yeah,
way better's
not-
aggressive.
It's just different, right?
And I celebrate that more
Right.
because I feel like he's more elite at what he does, if that makes any sense to anybody.
It makes sense.
Crazy Clown, I actually agree with Neil on something. Well, hey, welcome. Welcome to the world of being right once in a while, Crazy Clown. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels good to be here.
On the right side of history.
Yes. Phil C. Neil, second-tier broadcaster, self-absorbed, except in his own mind. Well, Phil, like...
Come on, Phil.
I have to run the show, right, Phil?
Don't mind Phil.
I just want to explain it to him.
He be on that bullshit.
I have to
sometimes.
run the
We
show,
love
Phil.
though. Come on.
So, I'm the point guard of the show, the quarterback of the show, Phil.
Yeah, Phil's acting a little pissy this morning. I don't know
Why?
what's going on with him.
Phil, what's the problem, man?
yeah,
Drop
right.
it in the
Get
chat.
it together,
Benny hates Phil.
Come
I
on.
Phil,
forgot
stop.
that.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
it was
hate Phil.
Flannel who hates Phil.
Flannel hates
Yeah,
Phil.
Flannel
Flannel.
hates Phil.
Rightfully
hate
so,
Phil.
though.
See,
I respect Phil.
I'll handle it differently
Okay.
than Flannel did. Phil, stop by the studio. Have a drink with
Yeah,
us.
come on, Phil.
See, I'll handle it different if you got a difference. Stop by the studio. We'll handle it.
All right, fair enough.
Phil, oh man, he don't
Fair
want that
enough,
smoke.
everybody.
Little different invitation. Neil.
313 Kurt. Everybody hates on St. Brown outside of Detroit. Is that true?
I don't think anybody hates on him. I think he's just like
I think
vanilla. Like, it's bland.
I think they're oblivious to
Yeah,
him.
nobody's hot on him and nobody's cold on him.
No,
he just
people,
exists.
people outside the NFL think he's just a slot receiver. That's really good.
Like, I hate basing things around fantasy football, but in the fantasy world, like, he's looked at as maybe not even a top 5 wide receiver pick,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Which I don't get.
Right.
Because you are going to get 115 plus catches.
Easy.
You're going to get 1,300 plus yards. You're going to get double-digit touchdowns.
Easy.
Who doesn't want that?
I know, right? But it's quiet. Like, he'll creep up and have a 100-yard game on you quietly.
What do you think
as
it's
hell.
going to take for him to become that super, like, when people start looking at him like a Jamar
you know what?
Chase or a
He just
got to
keep
They
doing what
never
he's
will.
doing.
They never will?
They
They
never
never
will.
will.
He just got to keep doing what he's doing.
It's what Spenny just said. They never will, and they won't until they win a Super Bowl and he's got 9 catches for $160 and 2 touchdowns.
Right.
That's it. But you know what? Doesn't matter.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think that. Look,
That's part of the charm, though. Like, that's why he's our guy. Like,
We don't
that's
need
why
that.
he's so Detroit. He's underestimated.
has there been a better fit ever in the history of the NFL than Amon-Ra St. Brown in Detroit?
Marshawn
I mean-
Lynch when he played for the Raiders.
They're similar. I think Ray Lewis as a Raven was a pretty good one.
Yeah, Baltimore.
But yeah, for Detroit purposes, I mean, 4th-round draft pick, worked his way up, an all-star, all-pro.
1,500 yards, 120 catches.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yep. Yeah.
But, hey, what do you got, KG?
Nah, shout out Freddie Felt in the chat. Neil, to KG's point, everyone I talk to when I travel for work thinks Amon-Ra is a glorified slot receiver.
Yep.
He is the Rodney Dangerfield of receivers outside of Detroit.
No respect.
But as the saying goes, DVE.
Who called him a slot merchant last year?
George Pickens.
George Pickens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. But
the number
seriously,
2 receiver on the Cowboys.
Yeah, but that's what he's looked at.
This is crazy.
And that's probably why he doesn't get the respect, right? He's not a pure number 1.
Because he's not jumping over people. He's not making
he's not high pointing balls and stuff like that.
He's a smaller guy.
He'll never be looked on the same level as a Jefferson or a Chase. Or
he's an elite Julian Edelman.
That's stupid to me. This is crazy in the chat. Ryan's reaction in the super chat. Every time I talk about Amon-Ra, everyone I talk to about Amon-Ra dismisses him. Then I educate them on the stats. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I know, right? Yeah. If those numbers that I read off to you, like his last 2 years in the NFL, 115 catches, 1,263 yards, 12 touchdowns. A year before that, 119, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Like, that is Jerry Brown. That is Jerry Rice shit, man. Like, it is.
Yep. And
no one says a word about it, dude, nationally. And I'm glad that he's getting the shine, from what we've seen there. Bam Bam, 2273 in the super chat. St. Brown's attitude and character came from great parenting and a confidence in his abilities, work ethic. Experience gives capacity to be humble. That I agree with 1,000%.
Yeah, and let's be honest, he has the talent too, because his brother Equanimous made it to the pros, but didn't stick like Amon-Ra. So there is the talent aspect, but to put both your sons in the NFL at that level is absolutely insane. Like when I see that families are like, all the Watts ever born are going to be NFL players. Like how hard that is to do,
right? To
make it to that level, and even if you grow up around it, that doesn't guarantee a damn thing.
It's fact.
So it's wild. These freaks of nature.
Right, absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread. Why Peepo? He's not Jerry Rice. Stop that. Look at the numbers in their careers right now.
He's just talking about play styles. He didn't.
Okay.
Hey, listen, he's got Jerry Rice comparisons, and what did John Gruden call Jared Goff?
Joe Montana.
He did.
That's interesting.
That's why John Gruden doesn't have a job.
And I'll say this. To this point,
hater, but Spenny doesn't hate.
To this point in their careers,
I don't think it's hate to not say that Jared Goff is not Joe Montana.
At this point in their careers, Amon-Ra St. Brown has better numbers than Jerry Rice. That is not an opinion to say that.
Well, Neil, that was when the NFL was different and they didn't really throw the ball as much.
Wrong. They did. Okay. Let's take the break. I know we're late for it already. Jack's Car Wash, everybody. That is right. I can get you a free car wash at Jack's Car Wash right now. Take out your phone. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. And boom, you are in there. You can enjoy top-tier service with free vacuums, compressed air, and matte cleaning rooms at select locations. They have the Unlimited Club. Guys, you hear me talk about it. A car wash subscription is elite. You can go to Jack's every single day and get your car washed, man. It's a tremendous value. If you get your car washed a lot, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't have the Unlimited Club with Jack's. Over 40 locations all around Michigan. I'm looking out the window at one right there. There's another one 3 miles from here. It's all there for you, everyone. Jack's Car Wash. Get a free car wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. You can scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory or check out any of the monthly deals that they have. Shout out to Jay Feldman. He's a great dude. He helps out the community a lot. He's been a great partner with Woodward Sports pretty much my whole time here. So make sure if you're looking for a car, you're shopping Feldman Chevrolet.
Back at it here, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network.
Lions, baby!
We're going wall-to-wall Lions, man. That's what we're doing in here. Neil Rule, stick in for D-Mac. We got KG. Big Sim, intern Simeon. Final 2 days. It's the final countdown. Spencer Raxter, he's here for life, though.
Yeah.
He's like a double homicide.
Yep.
Here for life.
A lifer.
I sold my soul a little while ago.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, we're in here doing it. Tomorrow, by the way, 4 Down Friday, we'll have a Missouri football, Big Simeon, 4 Down package. Sim, look, you sent it over because we were going to do it today. I'm excited for the Mizzou football.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
It is, 1,000,000%.
You're going to shit on us probably a couple times.
I probably will.
Yeah.
No, because I know Missouri football from afar, but I still know it. You only have to be afar to understand how it goes. It's
Top-of-face season every single year.
Absolutely. Woodward Sports chat thread. C Diddy 1969 because Amon-Ra, not the sexy 6'2", 6'3", going deep with hella speed.
Yep.
Just looked like an average dude.
That's what we were talking about during the break. That's why he's not your prototypical, Megatron looking guy, and that's why he's never going to get the love.
Sideless in the super chat. Roz the Lions Isaiah Thomas. He said no more in that Vikings game in 2021.
I was there.
Amon-Ra St. Brown owns the Minnesota Vikings.
What a win. What a win. That was the first bottle of champagne we got to pop for Dan Campbell.
I forgot about
you. Remember the champagne?
Yes,
state?
I do.
That's what I think people forget, and that's why when people bitch about 15-2, it's like, do you know that Anson and I had to wait a calendar year to pop a bottle for a victory? Not any special victory, a victory in division over the Vikings at home. We got to celebrate, and that was like the first win. And now, like a year, 2 years in, me and Anson were like, all right, we're done popping bottles for just victories. Now it's only for playoff games. And like, that's what I hate when people have lost perspective on where the Lions were 4 years ago and where they are today. And people bitch and complain and, if they don't get a Super Bowl, it's all been a waste. No. What was a waste was me spending every Sunday hoping for a victory, hanging on to one bottle of champagne for 365 fucking days. That is a waste, Neil. Watching my team go 15-2 and get punted in the second round of the playoffs sucks, but I'll take that every year for the rest of my life than carrying around a bottle of Asti Spumante and we had to have it every game, right? Like, it's going to happen. This bottle, like, we almost had to retire the fucking bottle. So, like, when people complain about where the Lions are and, if they don't win a Super Bowl, all this is for nothing. Fine. Then go back 4 years. Enjoy not winning football. Enjoy 3 years of no road victories. We can't even go back-to-back games now without a victory, and people are still freaking out. Dan Campbell has never lost back-to-back games.
That is wild.
Since we started winning, right?
Yeah. That is wild.
That's why that's why I get so frustrated and stand on business with these guys, and that's why I love Jared Goff so much. Like, these guys have given me 3 years of fun. 3 years of waking up on Sunday like, my team's going to whoop your team's ass. 3 years of talking shit to Packers fans. 39 years of my life, I couldn't do it. Now we get to run our mouths to anybody. Because we know, like Dan Campbell says, I don't care if it's on gravel. I don't care if it's in landfill. I don't care if you got 3 fingers or 3 toes and 1 ass cheek. We're showing up and we're putting foot to ass. So never, ever, ever complain about what we get to experience right now. Look at what we're talking about. Number 3 defense, maybe a number 1 offense. Like, this is bizarro world for Lions fans, and I'm never going to forget it.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Wilson in the chat. Jerry Rice had 22 touchdowns his 3rd season alone, LOL. I'm just saying he had 65 catches. He was a goal line merchant. He was Tim Tebow back in college football. Hey, that hunts, right? 65 catches, 22 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
That is pretty crazy.
It is pretty insane. I think Randy Moss is the greatest wide receiver to ever play. I agree. I think that Rice played longer. Rice is more that Gordie Howe arc, and to me, Moss is like the Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux arc.
I agree.
But that's just me, and I'm not bringing that up to get into all that. The moral of the story is that the Lions are putting belt to ass against the Dolphins, and look, Spenny had a great point, and I saw this around social media where maybe the reason, and we can get into this in a second, maybe the reason that the offense, quote, wasn't clicking is because maybe the Lions' defense is good. Better than we thought,
maybe
except
better
for
than
Spenny.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, from all indications of what Aiden Hutchinson is, and let's be honest, he was the key to last year. So getting him back in the capacity you got him back, from my understanding, yesterday they almost had to put in the Hutch rules and say, hey, all right, you get in the backfield, let's just lay back for a little bit, and we're going to let the plays go on.
He had back-to-back sacks today in the 11-on-11s.
Already.
Yeah, already.
And, it's the trickle-down effect of Aiden Hutchinson, too. It's not just what he's doing, it's what he's going to free other people up to do. And they were a top-5 defense for 6 weeks last year. Why wouldn't they be at least a top-5 defense this year? Where did they fall off from last year?
Well, let's talk about it after you tell them about Gold Crown.
Oh, Gold Crown. They got good stuff. Do you like your edibles, your concentrates, your gummies? Live resin
Spencer,
infused
do you?
pre-rolls. The Jesters, I like them too. They help me sleep at night. Concentrate exclusive collabs. The Gold Crown, they got them pretty much at every dispensary. 300 of them around the state of Michigan. So you walk in, ask for Gold Crown, and all rise for the King of Highs. Gold Crown.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in the clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
Now throw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Lady Jane's is the place to get your hair cut, and it's wicked awesome. You can sit down, walk in anytime. They'll give you that shoulder massage, the scalp massage. They'll even shave stuff in the back of your head like Bethany did for me. Is the MVP still there?
Yeah.
It's on its way out, but it's still there.
It's still there.
Right?
Cade.
Lightning bolt.
Or Hendon Hooker.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Cade or Hendon
Lightning bolt. Or Hendon Hooker.
Firebolt.
Lightning bolt. Walk in anytime.
Magic missile.
Lightning bolt.
I'm out of mana. I need a potion.
Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
All right, we're back at it. Big
So
deal.
fucking
Dude,
good.
remember when LARP was taking off?
I have been talking about this for years. I've worked at Woodward Sports for 4 years now. I've been pitching this for 4 years. I want to go full LARP, me and Easy, and vlog, pull up on some nerds, and just absolutely beat the dog piss out of them. Because I would be going so hard.
What would be your strategy?
Oh, I'm dual wielding swords.
Okay.
What are we talking about, right? This sounds like a different language.
LARP, Neil.
Live action role play.
Like Renaissance Festival
Yes,
type shit?
yes.
No.
Yeah, well,
The
yes.
Renaissance
Yes.
The Renaissance Festival is a full immersive experience,
Oh,
which I've never been
With people
to.
who haven't
You've
showered.
never been to the
I've never
Renaissance?
been
Oh,
to.
dude, we
I
gotta
really
go.
want to go. LARPing is you go to a park and you use pillows and you fight each other with swords.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Role Models with Paul Rudd and Stifler?
That's a great movie.
They LARP in it, and it's hilarious.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. There's a video online of a guy like in a LARP throwing lightning bolts, and every time he throws those,
he's throwing like blue beanbags at people. He's going, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
What
all hail King Neil of the LARP land.
Dude, I want a LARP so bad.
Lightning bolt.
Caseville Country Boy. Spencer is the ultimate dork on this one.
Oh,
Re-rack
absolutely.
next week. Top 5 dorks.
I'm
Spencer,
wearing a
number
Kingdom
1, 2,
Hearts
3,
shirt.
4, and 5.
Like, yeah, I'm a nerd for sure. I would LARP. Fuck it. I've never been to the Renaissance Festival though. I want to go.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. Spencer told me during the break before he started started speaking in a different effing language.
They're LARPing at practice today.
Yeah.
Live action role
Okay,
play.
Spenny, we have some breaking news from Lions training camp.
Breaking news. Yeah.
When news breaks, we break in.
So apparently, Johnny
we also
Morton,
have sound effects.
much like the other coordinators in the history of the Detroit Lions, are a fan of the Woodward Heavyweights. He is a fan of the Woodward Heavyweights because today at camp, he ran a trick play. For all those looking for their Ben Johnson fix.
Y'all got any more of those trick plays?
He ran a trick play.
I can't use all of them.
David Montgomery at quarterback, running a read option with Jahmyr Gibbs while Jared Goff was lined up at wide receiver. So, I said multiple times, I want to see David Montgomery Wildcat read option. And
do we have video of this?
We do not have video of it today. No, you can't take videos.
Is it so basically Wildcat type stuff?
Wildcats everywhere. Put your hands up in the air. Banger.
A Green, my coworker invited me to the Renaissance Festival. I looked at him like nerd. Dude,
hey, listen, I'll take your maiden and then I'll go eat a leg of mutton, dude. You're the nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, chill on the Renaissance Festival.
What is he saying?
I'm taking maidens, Neil. We're deflowering
Well, there is
maidens
nothing
around
better
here.
than throwing tomatoes at a jester.
Yeah. I would go and I would buy a sword for sure.
It's where I learned I'm really good at axe throwing.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do. What do they do on the horses? Joust.
Jousting.
I've always wanted
Jousting.
to joust, bro.
Me and Easy also said we were gonna go and like try to like sack the castle, like run in there with swords, just see what happens.
You can pay to get someone locked up.
Yeah.
It's good times.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Lions football.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wildcats.
Anything to get away from
Lions
this.
fan. But no, the Wildcat with David Montgomery at quarterback. You think that
yeah. You know what? I did want to touch on that.
is the Wildcat a trick play anymore?
It is when Goff is lined up at wide receiver.
I mean,
because you have
a
to bracket
6'4" wide receiver with 5'2" speed.
You have to bracket coverage when Goff's out there because he catches a touchdown 100% of the time when he catches a pass during his time here in Detroit.
Those are the numbers.
If you go by the stats.
Yeah.
Big plays happen when you throw the ball to Jared Goff. That's all I'm saying. But seriously though, I wondered about this, and I wondered about the fans, and because all I ever heard about was, I hate these trick plays, right? We love them when they work, but the second they don't work, I expect a 100% conversion rate on every trick play, or I hate them and they're stupid and we should never do it, and I hope the coordinator leaves.
Yeah.
Right? Did I cover that?
Oh, see, I thought I got the opposite impression of the fan base. I thought we all fell in love with the trick plays
when they
too
work.
much. No,
Yeah,
I just
when
think
they
period.
work, for
Like
sure.
everybody just wanted more trick plays and what are we going to do next and all that instead of just realizing football a lot of the time is the guy in front of you, hit him, push him back 3 yards and move the football. Like the trick plays were nice. I thought Ben Johnson tried to get a little too cute on many occasions, so I hope that they just use these.
So you don't want trick plays then?
I'm not saying that. I want them used strategically. I don't want them just to be like, oh, well, it's a game, so we got to throw at least 2 trick plays. Like, I don't want them to be a quota. How's that? I want them to be used at the proper time.
I don't think it was a quota. What evidence do you have to suggest that it was a quota?
What evidence do you have to suggest that it wasn't?
Because most of the time they worked.
That has nothing to do with how often they were going to call them.
Well, yes, it does, because they call them when they feel it's going to work.
Yeah, but either way, I thought Ben Johnson fell in love with them. I mean, to the point of, putting Penei Sewell catching passes, putting him at risk on the edge. I think that's a little too far. Like, it was cool in the moment, but do you really want to see a safety coming down on Penei Sewell trying to tackle him like they do tight ends?
I'm with you on that one. If Penei Sewell's catching a pass, I want it to be on the goal line to where it's just he catches it and it's a touchdown, not where somebody's going to cut his legs out.
Or, in the playoff game, do you really want to put the ball into J-Mo's hands?
No.
Like as a passer?
No.
No, and that's where
If that play would have worked, everybody would have lost
Grandma
their
had
mind.
balls,
right,
she'd
right,
be grandpa.
100%.
Right.
If
So,
my
but it did.
grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
I'll say this,
wheelchair.
though, Stick. What about when Panay Sewell comes to you and says, hey, I want to catch a pass?
I say, great. We pay you to block. This guy over here
Yes, I know
catches.
that, but I want to catch a pass.
Cool. We'll
and then
try.
I walk
We'll
away.
try to work it out like a Dan Skipper or like a Taylor Decker out pass.
No,
out
I
of,
want
out of
to catch a
2-point
pass.
Cool. And I'm telling you how it's going to happen.
Just let me know when I have to catch the pass. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Sounds good.
Can't
Till
tell
then,
us
go
those
block your ass off, and we'll call it at one point this season. So that. I think we went a little too far with the trick plays, and I'm ready to reset and like trick plays to be more scarce again.
MDub 516. Spenny, I'll lean on you with this one.
Okay.
Morton sitting upstairs.
Me.
Morton sitting upstairs draws some concerns. Can't get a feel
What?
for the. Can't get a feel of the team if not on the sideline.
Shut up,
Well-
dude. Jesus
Tell him,
Christ.
Span, get his ass.
Spenny, I feel the other way.
Yeah.
Like
You can see
you get a better
everything.
Yeah.
view of the field.
Like you know what the tendencies. If you're sitting on the field, you cannot see what the tendencies are of the strong.
I
safety.
like my coordinators on the field. Shut up, dude. Gee, that's just nitpick bullshit, man. Sorry, you didn't deserve that, but I
don't have enough data supporting either way. Who's been successful up in the booth and who's been successful on the field.
It literally doesn't matter.
It don't.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm stunned. Lots of talk about the Renaissance Festival.
Shout out. I'm telling you, Neil, Renaissance Festival fucks. People like it. I've just never been.
I love it.
I've never been.
I love it.
Which is a shame.
Jake Wegener. Neil would hate the Renaissance Festival. You know he wouldn't dress up, and he'll get harassed the entire time. Breaking news, I have been to the Renaissance Festival.
Did you dress up?
Once. No.
One time I went with my ex-wife and a couple friends. It was like a double date thing.
Nice.
We all went dressed in normal clothes. Then me and my buddy broke off, got in full garb, and just came back. So we're like decked out, and our girls are just like in normal clothes.
Nice.
So here's my Renaissance Festival review. All right. No, I did not dress up. Yes, the jousting was kind of cool.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes.
All right. Just hate her, dude.
Did you eat mutton?
What's that?
Did you eat mutton?
No,
I did not, but I drank
leg?
whiskey.
Did you get a turkey leg?
Okay.
Wait.
I did get a turkey leg.
Okay.
I got a turkey leg and I drank whiskey.
Okay. All right. Isn't that mutton?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think.
Is that mutton?
I think mutton is just.
Oh, that's funny. It said turkey leg on the sign when I got it.
I don't think mutton's turkey leg.
So
I think
spare
it's-
me
I
your
think
little
it's lamb, actually.
Yeah.
Spare me your little lingo.
The meat of a mature sheep. Also, picking a turkey leg over a fucking lamb shank.
Yeah,
a
you
mutton.
crazy.
That was
You're
I don't remember that.
tripping, dude.
It wasn't an option.
I
It's
agree.
definitely an option.
I would
It's not an
agree.
option.
For sure not.
But that I
if
don't
it's not
remember
an
that.
option, then that's why why I haven't been there.
I don't remember that being posed as an option to me at the time. Now I knew like they had port beers and whiskey. That was a choice, and I chose the whiskey.
See, Neil,
and then I chose a
what you got to do. Crack open Game of Thrones, put down some chapters, and then you'll get in the zone, and you can go and have a good time.
All right, let's
Come
go
on,
back to
it's
the
just
line.
a book series because 6 and 7 are never coming out.
All right,
'Cause
David
George
Montgomery
R.
at
Martin
quarterback.
is a stupid fat bitch, and I want to kill him, and I'm going to piss on his grave. Dude, he had COVID to write
So
2
here's the
books.
question.
All right, sorry.
With both our QB2s sucking and David Montgomery taking Wildcat, is that what you go to if Goff gets injured for a half?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
Just wanted to get us back on track.
Thank you for that. Bye. Stephen Baffy. Most coordinators go up top for a better view of the plays, then stay down for a better feel of the game. What else was there too? There was something else, and I had it and I lost it, but it was something up to effect. Tell me a way that you can make a maiden spilling out of her costume unattractive. You can't.
You can't.
Especially when you got a horn of mead and a leg of mutton.
And don't forget about the guy with the pickle
and a
barrel.
dram of whiskey.
The guy selling pickles.
Yeah. My only thing is, so like my wife is like into the Game of Thrones and all the
The Last Kingdom, Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
Well, it's that, and it's like
Vikings is dope
like
too.
Outlander. What's the other one from the English Times that everybody loves?
That's.
It's like a corporate success. I forget which.
Yeah,
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Outlander.
Outlander is literally softcore porn. Like
Yes,
it's
it
one
is.
of the because I saw it. I watched Netflix on the treadmill when I'm at the gym, and so I was like, all right, let's throw this show. I like this kind of time period. Oh, she's time traveling. That's cool. Every episode they're just banging. I was like, dude, I got this old lady next to me on the treadmill. I can't.
You're like
watching
covering
this
up
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
I stopped it after season 1. It's literally just 50 Shades of Grey in the past.
Yes. Danny G. So Neil's wife is fun, interesting.
Whoa.
Depends Depends on the day.
And she doesn't watch the show, so you can say that.
She doesn't watch the show. Yeah, absolutely. I can say that. She doesn't give a shit about anything I've ever done ever. She turned my first Pistons game on the radio for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
And then texted me when I was on the flight home saying what needed to be done the next day. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, it couldn't even let me enjoy the moment, you know. But anyway, Caseville Country Wife. Goff's in trouble when players get in the pocket. Why in the hell would you make him a wide receiver on a trick play when we don't have a backup quarterback? What if we get blown out? What if he gets blown out?
He's not running a route.
Yeah, he's just
standing out there to occupy a defender so you get 10 on 10. Like, that's how it works when you put a quarterback out on the edge. It's not like he's running a fucking go route.
I can promise you that trick play is not designed for Jared Goff.
It's designed for him to take 2 steps out of bounds.
And if it is, they'll have a thing on it where they throw it to him and he throws it again. That's the only way it would happen.
That's the only way. And the only time he's going to catch a pass is when he's in the backfield, pitches it on a reverse, and then he releases out of the backfield because nobody's covering
Why
him.
are you guys being such pussies today, dude? Like, what's going on?
I don't know,
We're
man.
supposed to have good vibes, chat.
Right,
This is a fun day. Oh, Goff shouldn't be lining up as a wide receiver. Johnny Morton needs to be on the field. Like, what is going on, man? Did they cancel some 6 a.m. program and all the boomers are riled up? Jesus.
Varys in the chat. What's going on with the Sam Laporta injury? Good question. I saw
Something small, said not serious. He'll be out a couple days, but he's going to
Sam Laporta had some interesting things to say the other day about one Jared Goff.
That's right. We're going to get to.
Yep.
Nitty gritty. Neil would be the tax collector at the Renaissance Fair. I would do that job. 100%.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
That would be a sweet job to do.
I want to be the Black Knight. I don't even know if that's a thing, but it's always good.
Let's do this.
It's just a flesh wound.
Tell them about Loom. Let's start with that, and then when we come back, we'll get into the Sam Laporta words about Jared Goff. I want to take a spin around the NFC North. Where are we? Where are we with the NFC North? That's relevant, right? Like
peering down from our ivory tower.
Other than FTB and FTP and FT, V.
Yeah.
Other than all that, which that's understood. I don't need that. But we're going to see where we're at in the NFC North as well. Tell them about Loom.
Loom Cannabis. I actually got to stop there when I get off work today because they got one right over here in Berkeley. I'm going to hop on in there, pick up some nice kush, and get it at 30% off.
Shout out.
That's right. I drop in WSN30. You tell that to the cashier. They'll punch in the number. Bloop, 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 bloop. Boom, you're saving money. That's how easy it is at Loom Cannabis. And while you're there, pick up some Buzzins. It's 7.5 milligrams of THC wrapped in tasty bubbles, and it will cleanse your palate. Loom Cannabis. Find one near you.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They've got deals for everybody. Hit up my guy Goran. He'll get you into the best car for the best price. Scan the QR code on the screen and make sure you check it out. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
Back at it, coming up, hour number 2 of the show already, which is incredible.
More Lions.
It's Thursday, not Friday, but we're doing all Lions today. We said F it. Tomorrow, 4 down Friday. We'll be getting into all of that. It'll be Simeon's last day. Tears will be shed. Bourbon will be drank. We'll check all the boxes. Let's just say it like that.
I'm going home.
Neil Rule stick in for D-Mac. Of course, we have KG, Spencer Raxter in the building as well. On a side note, I got a couple extra tickets to Linkin Park concert tonight at LCA.
Oh!
If anybody wants to go, I'm trying to think of a way to do this.
Stop being pussies in the chat.
Stop being. If you
If you want to go, stop being pussies, dude.
For real. First person that DMs me on Instagram.
Oh.
And with your email
What's your
address,
handle?
and I'll send at Neil_rule.
There you
That's
go.
it. You can go to if you can go. Like, I want somebody that's like going to use them. You know what I'm saying? So if you can go, it's tonight at LCA Lincoln Park.
They got a new lead singer.
They do.
It's a lady.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Girl.
she's really good.
So yeah, if you want them, DM me on Instagram. First person that does it with your email address, I'll go ahead.
Shit, JB. If JB wants them, I feel like he gets precedence.
Tell JB to fucking hop in the DMs.
JB's in the Woodward Sports chat. Says Neil's got LP tickets.
Tell him to hop in the DMs.
DM from JB. All right.
There we go.
Did you get one for real?
Shout out JB, dude.
Oh, sorry, JB, you got scooped, man.
Oh,
you got scooped.
Maybe they can go together.
Yeah, Ja'Cory J-Rock Cook in the DM. Sorry,
Shout out
JB.
Ja'Cory
Smooth.
Cook.
He got it. I'm sending him over to you, man. Give me till the end of the show, Ja'Cory. Hey, thanks for watching. Damn, the world's watching, man.
Rip.
They just are. So shout out, Ja'Cory. You got them.
Feds are also watching. Just make it clear.
I'll be fresh as hell.
That is true. That is true. Neil's gonna make the Linkin Park concert. Neil's gonna make the Linkin Park concert the new Coldplay.
Dude, that's probably 2 Chainz's best song ever.
I'm not actually, because I have to go to. I'm throwing out the first pitch at Jimmy John's Field tonight.
Hey, are we getting video of this?
I don't. My son will get some.
Is your wife gonna go and not take video or care?
No.
She's gonna be at the concession stand while
No,
you're throwing out?
she won't care. She's going to my son's soccer game.
Oh,
Shout out.
You know,
Cristiano, send me the video so I can play it tomorrow, no matter what it looks like.
Should I throw a curveball or submarine style?
No.
Oh, do the submarine style for sure.
Now, I tried the submarine style last time and it tailed off on
You're
me.
playing
Hey,
with
it's all
fire.
right. It's
You're
all right.
Just get it over, Neil. Like, let's not
No, go.
You don't have to be Ben Johnson.
Neil,
Just get the fucking
Neil,
ball
you're-
over the
You're
plate.
a showman. Put on
No.
a show.
Okay.
No, the showman is a
Submarine.
hard strike right down the middle.
Neil submarine.
No,
that
the
shit.
showman's giving the people what they want.
Yeah, as he hits the fucking unicorn in the background.
And then it's good. And it's good content. Either way,
There
it'll
you
be
go.
good
Look at
content.
him. Mid-season form right there.
Is that Chase Lee or Neil?
All right.
Hey, Neil, use your horseshoe form.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
Put some seam shifted wake on it.
Okay. So I'll be at Jimmy John's Field throwing out the first pitch tonight. It's Oakland University night. So I'll be so that'll be it. So but yeah, it's fun. Sotan coach, chat pull it. Should I throw a curveball or throw it submarine style at Jimmy John's Field tonight? So whatever the chat says, that's what I'll do. I could snap off a curveball.
Hell yeah.
My elbow will hurt for 4 days after doing it once.
That shit
Throw a
going wide
four-seamer and impress everybody.
That shit going wide.
The
to
most
left, I
impressive
promise.
first pitch.
It's tough to close on it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, but whatever the people say.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
the
I'll do.
first pitches people remember 50 Cent.
Yeah,
Stephen
I
A.
remember
Smith.
Carl Lewis dribbling it to the plate.
Exactly.
I want
won't
better
dribble
for
it.
Neil.
If I lose it, it'll tail off inside.
I'm looking
to
out for the
righties.
good of the network. We need
Yeah.
the content.
I'm looking out for
Thank
Neil.
you. I love the way you put that. 12, because I will snap that thing
Yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
100%. And when I go to do it, I'll tell the catcher. I'll be like, hey, I'll give him the sign. Yeah. I'll give him the sign
Oh,
that I'm
yeah.
throwing the curveball. I'm interested to see what this is.
Quit
So,
messing with the pretty stuff, Ricky. Give
yeah.
him the heater.
Why Peppo? Scrape the knuckles, Neil. Hey Neil, throw it EV style. I don't know what that means. But anyway, though, we are
a snowflake. That's why.
we are on the Lions. Everybody knows that Stick is a Jared Goff guy.
What?
DNC-ENT.
What gave it away?
96 down the middle, Neil. What if I did that? What if
See,
I just-
that's what I'm talking about.
What if I threw 94 in the mitt pop?
You'd be on a AAA team like the
I'd be
next
pitching
day.
in the game that night. Yeah,
It'd be a
no
Disney
doubt.
movie.
But
Angels
no,
in the outfield.
Stick is a big Jared Goff guy,
I am.
and
Yep.
you have your reasons.
He's delivered me the best run of football I've ever witnessed in my life.
We have Sam Laporta, right?
I can get the Sam Laporta one. We got Amon-Ra talking about
Or
him.
Amon-Ra. I'm sorry.
Well, they're all talking about him.
Obviously, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a big Jared Goff guy.
Yes.
I want to hear what Amon-Ra said, and I want to cross
What does he
compare it
know?
to what Stick says about Jared Goff. Can we run it?
We can.
All right, please.
Same guy every day. He brings the energy. And I think, if you give Jared protection, he's one of the best in this league. So that's our biggest goal is protecting him, us getting open as receivers, creating that separation. And as long as he's in that pocket, he's going to give us a ball that we can catch, and we're going to do the rest.
You know what's funny about that, Stick? That's what Jared Goff has been his whole career.
That's why he was the number 1 overall pick.
It's why he was 4th in the league in yards and second in the league in yards, 4th in touchdowns last year, the year before that, in that stratosphere the year before that too.
Yeah. But
is he enough to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, of course.
Spenny, is he enough to win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
KG, is he enough to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
What?
Don't act surprised, bro.
Dude just makes shit up.
I told you today was going to be a great day, Neil.
Sound Kayak
They've
CP.
converted.
Simeon.
I've not converted.
No.
I've been here.
Is
making
he,
shit up.
in college, was he better than Blaine Gabbert?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
Yes.
That's good. Hey,
Yes.
that's a lot coming
Yes.
from a Mizzou guy. That's a lot. So,
Way
all right,
better.
maybe
Shout
is
out Blaine
enough.
Gabbert.
Shout out Blaine Gabbert. But yes, Stephen Baffy. To be clear, Stick is a Jared Goff fangirl.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that he blushes anytime he's around him.
Yeah, I know. I'm appreciative of what this man has delivered me, and you guys can't take it away from me. And honestly, I planted my flag early on it. And when you do that, sometimes you gotta stay in the trenches and defend your guy. But then when your guy just proves it beyond a reasonable doubt and beats people over the head with his greatness over time, to the point where now Easy is probably the biggest Goff proponent at the network, tweeting about him, taking his own screenshot, putting it out on our social media so he can be seen as a Goff lover now. Like, if
That was a power move by Easy, by the way.
Hey, and you know what? I love it, because if Easy can be convinced, and Easy sees the light now, and Easy is finally woke to what Jared Goff is.
Hey, don't turn this political.
Right. Nice choice of words.
Snowflake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Did a term offend you guys? And I'm the snowflake? Woke-ass people, like Easy now, they're finally not sleeping on Jared Goff. Is that a nicer way to say it?
That is a nicer
way
to say it.
All right, people not sleeping on Jared Goff. Like, last year I felt it a little bit that I could pull back on defending him because so many people were starting to understand, but then the playoff game happened. And I went back to defending my guy, right? Now we're getting back to the point people are seeing him in practice again, whipping it around. Players are talking about him. Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're going to play the Sam Laporta. 3 years of proof on the books. Like, eventually, I won't have to say shit. And it's because of guys like Easy, who were severe haters, who are now severe dick riders, and I love it. I love it.
You just want you enlighten the people, and then when they see the light, you revel in it.
Listen, sometimes when you're ahead of time, you got to wait for people to catch up. And it's
A
okay. You know this above everybody,
yes,
right?
a pioneering dynasty is the most difficult dynasty to execute.
Exactly. And being able to see forward is one of the hardest things for people to do. All they can see is what's in the moment. And I don't fault Easy for being an in-the-moment guy when he got here. But now he's seeing what I saw. Because, like, here, I wanted to do this just to kind of fuck with everybody here. Like, I'm going to say Cade Cunningham's going to have a career year. Because he is. I think we all agree he is.
Yes.
But then I get to say, well, he wasn't good till I said he was going to have a career year like Easy did last year with Jared Goff. I went to a practice. I said he's going to have a good year. And look, he had one. Okay.
Well, he just had the same year he had the year before.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. But, like, it was already written, right? That's what I mean by
it.
It's already written that Cade's going to be good next year. But if I say it and champion, well, I said he's going to be. I went to a practice and he dribbled really well.
So you're saying Easy is a cheap marketing ploy right now, what he's doing?
No, I'm saying Easy is my best friend right now. Like, because he's proven the concept, right? He went from extreme hater to now putting out his own content, taking a screenshot, putting it out on Woodward to let people know how much he now supports Jared Goff. It's one of this flip-flop needs to be studied. It's one of the most outstanding turnarounds I've ever seen, and I love it. And, you know, to Easy's credit, he recognized that he was wrong.
It's hard for people. Did he ever say he was wrong?
No, but actions speak louder than words.
He will when Jared Goff wins the Super Bowl. He said that. He'll admit he's wrong
But
when
I
Jared
think
Goff
even
wins
him,
the Super Bowl.
But even him publicly praising the way he is now is like an admission of, okay, maybe I was a little too hard early. And I'm fine with it. This isn't a knock on Easy. I love it because I wish most of these fans would catch up like he had. Like the Goff haters, I wish they would catch up.
I think it's like the same spot. Like we've said, 7 to 13 is where Jared Goff ranks as a quarterback in the NFL, and he's right in there.
Can I ask you a question, Spenny?
Yeah.
If he wins a Super Bowl this year,
yes,
greatest of all time.
Where do you think he'll be viewed nationally?
The same spot.
See, I don't think so.
Same spot.
I think we're so Super Bowl thirsty.
If he gets the MVP, things will change for him.
Which he will.
Look at Jalen Hurts. He literally just won a Super Bowl. He's still in the same spots that he was last year in these quarterback rankings and these player rankings,
which is crazy.
But this is
it's
where
not crazy.
This
it's
is
not
where
crazy.
This is where
because
Goff's
his team
weaknesses
was so fucking good.
This is where Goff's weaknesses will work to his advantage, right? Jalen Hurts doesn't get the credit because he's a running quarterback. He does not really. When you think quarterbacks, you don't really think throwing dots with Jalen Hurts, right? You see him, the tush push, getting a lot of touchdowns that way. Jared Goff is a pure quarterback, and that's what people hold against him, right? Oh, he's not mobile. He's got to be in the pocket. He's got to be able to pass the ball well. So if he succeeds doing that, I think he'll get more credit than a Jalen Hurts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I disagree completely.
I see your point.
Right.
And I do think that if he were to add not a finals, but a Super Bowl MVP, he goes in the Super Bowl and lights it the fuck up, the narrative will change a little bit. They won't put him like better than Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, but he'll be in that tier.
And to me, that would be kind of crazy if you talk about a guy that took two different franchises to a Super Bowl.
Right.
Won a Super Bowl MVP, won a Super Bowl. Because to me, and like, look, this may be nuanced and specialized because we're in Detroit. If you win a Super Bowl with the Lions, I think that counts for 2 Super Bowls.
It should.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely should.
And to that point, you made the Lions relevant. To me, that almost counts as a Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it counts for 2.
Exactly. Like, just getting us to this point, which nobody could ever get us to, is proof enough to me. The Super Bowl is the cherry on top, but, like, nobody's ever delivered what Jared Goff has delivered us. Nobody. No matter how great you tell me they were, when they were in Honolulu Blue, nobody has ever won 2 playoff games. Nobody.
All right, so question. If Jared Goff were to win a Super Bowl with the Lions, he'd be a Hall of Famer, correct?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
this
why
franchise
wouldn't the narrative change around him, if he does?
But that's my point, though, KG. Like, what would he not have on the resume that everybody else has?
A 4.2 40. That's all people care about now. That can be the only knock on him if he wins a Super Bowl.
But that backs up into my point too about the stakes and what's on the line. Like, forget us, right? Like we're in this, man.
Yeah.
And this is going to be. I still think we're not mentally prepared for what the stakes are, even though we know we're intimately familiar with it. I still think we're not mentally prepared for what the stakes are. But with that being said, take apart Lions fans and what it means here in Detroit and to the Lions organization. What does it mean to Jared Goff's legacy to win a Super Bowl? Because to me, and again, and Spenny, you snap reacted to that. Is he a Hall of Famer? You were like, yes.
Yeah.
Like you didn't think even for a second about that.
No, if he wins the Super Bowl, he's a Hall of Famer for sure.
Right. And that's why I think he'll be, if they do it, he'll be elevated nationally because it becomes a snap reaction. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Snap
he
reaction.
He goes up one tier. He goes up one tier from where he's at right now.
I disagree.
And then we can maybe your argument that he's in there with the Lamar Jacksons of the world. You can at least make that argument.
No, I completely disagree. I don't value or rate my quarterbacks on their team's success. I rate them on their ability and how they play. That's like I said, Jalen Hurts. He won a Super Bowl last year. I don't put him any higher than I did last year. I put him in the same category as Jared Goff. And if Jared Goff goes out there and wins a Super Bowl, I'm not going to put him in the category of Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes,
even if
Lamar
he takes
Jackson.
2 franchises to a Super Bowl and wins a Super Bowl in Detroit, dude, that's pretty special.
It doesn't affect who he is as a player. It doesn't change who he is as a player. It's the accolade for sure, but it doesn't make him a better quarterback because he won the Super Bowl.
It makes him the common denominator of elite level for two teams. Like, that's got to count for something.
Should have elevated Matthew Stafford.
I mean, look at how we reviewed.
Not really.
Look at Kurt Warner.
Is Stafford a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yes.
Like snap like that?
Once he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Before he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No.
So it does matter to win a Super Bowl.
We're
What changed?
talking about different things. We're not
What
talking
changed?
about him being a Hall of Famer. We're talking about where he ranks as a quarterback in the league right now.
But
that is two different things.
But Spinny,
just because he's a Hall of Famer doesn't mean he's just as good as Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or Patrick Mahomes at football.
If he wins a Super Bowl, wins a Super Bowl MVP, and has taken two franchises to a Super Bowl, and Lamar Jackson craps out again, dude.
No,
I'm sorry, dude. I value him more.
So winning as a quarterback stat. That's what you're telling me.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I completely disagree with that.
Yes, it is.
There is nothing you can fundamentally explain to me that will make me believe that winning is solely a quarterback stat. That's a stupid and ignorant argument.
I 2 years ago I felt the same way as you, but that's where we are. I stopped fighting it, man. That's where we are. That's how it gets valued.
Okay, if that's how you value it, go ahead. That's not how I value it. That's not how NFL GMs value it, and that's not how the vast majority of players value it. Because you look at the rankings of NFL GMs and where they're ranking quarterbacks, and Jalen Hurts is at the same spot he was last year, even though he just won a Super Bowl.
Right.
You cannot say that it would elevate Goff, but hasn't elevated Jalen Hurts, because they both play quarterback, and it's the same thing. So if quarterback winning is a stat, and it would make Jared Goff better and put him in that elite status, then Jalen Hurts should be too. And if you disagree, then you can't say the same thing.
Do you think Jalen Hurts should be more widely regarded?
No.
See, I do. I do, man. Because and the tush push is part of it, all of it, because he has the tools to do it. Like, nobody else can do it.
He squats 600 pounds.
Nobody else can do it. Can we agree no one else can do what Jalen Hurts does?
A tush push? Yeah, maybe.
Well, we saw Josh Allen fail, 3 times?
You see what I'm saying here,
Not
man?
the way he does it. No. You can't replicate that. The way he does it.
The way he does it, no.
Jalen Hurts can't do a vast majority of the things that Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson can.
So you're telling me greatness can have different skill sets?
Than one yard play. Like, what are we talking about,
So it can
guys?
look different then.
Do you think that's just as important as the other things those guys do?
Well, do you think that was an integral part of them winning the Super Bowl? No, Spenny, was that an integral part of them winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was.
Bingo.
Would that Eagles team have won the Super Bowl if Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen was their quarterback instead of Jalen Hurts? Yes.
I don't know. They tried doing it with Josh Allen. Didn't work.
The Eagles tried to do it with Josh Allen?
The Bills tried to do it.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about. I'm saying if Josh Allen was the quarterback of the Eagles last year, would they win the Super Bowl?
Well, then who's good then, Spenny? Who's good?
What do you mean?
So just Josh Allen and Lamar are good. That's it.
I believe the elite tier of quarterbacks is 4 guys. Yes, I believe it's Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes. Yes.
Okay, I mean, at some point they have to do something though, right? Like at some point they got to rise above.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But they haven't.
But they haven't.
Neither is Goff.
Right, so that's the tier he's in.
No, he is not as good as those guys at football.
He's accomplished just as much.
They are more talented than him.
But you're
at
talking.
football.
You're talking. Okay.
Nope.
Yes, they are. They're more skilled than him at football.
Play the Laporta thing, and you'll understand why Goff is more talented.
A tight end talking about his quarterback. Yeah, Jared Goff deserves $50 million for sure. Everybody that is above the 15th best quarterback in the league
intangible things, and that's where I think people get thrown off with the fascination with Lamar Jackson being able to run and throw, and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow with his mobility.
It's okay. It's okay to love Jared Goff for what he is, just like Eagles fans love Jalen Hurts for what he is. You don't have to say that he's better than those guys. You don't have to.
But I think he is.
Based on what?
Performance, statistics, team victory, outcomes, success in
big
career.
moments.
Show them to me. Give me the numbers that prove that he's better.
He's the #1 thrower of the football over the past 3 years in yards and touchdowns.
Okay, he has more yards and more touchdowns than them.
He took the Lions further than they've ever been, which no
So
quarterback...
his individual performance with the Lions is what makes him better than those guys.
It adds to the mystique that we were talking about, because when you're the #1 pick...
So we're talking about mystique. We're not talking about actual skill and level of play.
No, that's what adds to it, because when you perform in pressure moments and you're able to elevate those around you and elevate 2 franchises to almost the highest level they've ever been at the time you were the quarterback, at some point you got to acknowledge that, hey, one guy's been a part of both of these. So maybe this guy is a very talented quarterback. Maybe he's a great leader.
He is,
maybe he can run many systems.
Absolutely.
Maybe he can process things faster than most quarterbacks. And even though he doesn't have the most fleet of foot, he may be faster in his mind to make better decisions, to read the defense. So those are all skills.
He's a fantastic quarterback in the league. Yep. He's not better than those guys. He's not.
But according to what? Give me the stats that show me those guys are better.
You know more
everybody
football.
else's rankings are fine. I'm telling you, show me right now where those guys are better.
Watch the games.
I watched the games.
Watch football.
I watch.
And if you know more than NFL GMs, then you should go get a GM job.
Well, he was the number 1 overall pick, though.
Yeah, but he was also
NFL GMs valued him to that degree.
Oh, for sure. In that specific draft class when he was coming out, yes, absolutely. But if Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes right now, if you redrafted it, you think they're taking Jared, it's okay, guys. It's okay to have him where he is. And like I said, the 7 to 13, he's definitely on the higher side now because he's so comfortable in this offense and he's so locked in. But I'm not going to say that he's better than those guys at football.
Well, I'm not saying that he's, quote, better than them at football. See, this is where you and I are having a difference of agreement here. It's if he wins a Super Bowl in Detroit, so what? He's just the luckiest guy ever that he goes to the Rams and they go to a Super Bowl. Then he comes to Lions and they go to a Super Bowl. It's just a coincidence.
It's all luck. It's all the system. It was Sean McVay.
Yeah.
It was Ben Johnson.
At what point is he good?
Gurley.
At what point did I say that he wasn't good?
At what point is he?
At what point did I say that he's just super lucky? I'm saying he's not as good as 4 players. And you guys are acting like I'm calling him a bum.
One of them I'll give you.
It's not that bad.
I'll give you Mahomes because that's the only one that you can prove. Well,
somebody here in the chat too had drilled it perfectly, and I lost it, so I apologize. But you know who it was that said it. Say, let's not act like Patrick Mahomes isn't on a level of his own since Tom Brady retired, and that's 100% fact. No one's saying that. I'm not saying that. You're not saying that.
Like Patrick Mahomes didn't get to land in a perfect position with Andy Reid, who had Super Bowl experience, who they built it around Alex Smith, and then handed it off.
Who did have success when he was there? Like he did.
Alex Smith won football games too in Kansas City. Goff had to start from very bottom in LA, and he had to start from below the bottom here in Detroit. So Patrick Mahomes had already a jump in his career. Same thing with Jalen Hurts. I'll tell you this, the Eagles have been pretty good for maybe close to a decade now, right? They won a Super Bowl with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
Yeah, I was going to say Nick Foles.
But same year, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Jalen Hurts, once again, fell into a pretty good situation where Jared Goff has had to build up 2 things from the very foundation. And the reason I love this conversation so much is it goes back to
he showed up as a number 1 pick with the Rams, and then he came here when we were basically a number 1 pick, number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
number 2
pick.
Yep.
And both and if the Lions cash this in, man, at some point he's not just lucky and it's not just fit. At some point he's good.
Right. Nobody's saying he's lucky.
Neil.
Who is saying that? You guys are just
the people who are denying that he's on the level of the guys who haven't achieved anything he has.
How is that saying he's lucky? I'm saying he's a good player. He's a very good quarterback. Yeah. But there are 4 guys better than him. That's not saying he's.
Why haven't they done it?
That's not saying.
Why haven't they done it?
What do you mean?
Like, why haven't they better?
Because they didn't get it done. Their teams weren't good enough. I don't think winning is a quarterback stat. I don't. You need great. It's the ultimate team sport.
Well, then why don't they get better teams then?
What do you mean?
Like, why don't they get better teams?
Are they drafting their what kind of question is that? Neil?
No, what do you mean? What kind of bullshit? Spenny, just admit you don't like them. Just admit you don't like them. Say it. Say it. Say Goff isn't as good as these guys. Say it. Spenny, say it. Say it, Spenny.
I just
say
did
it
5 times.
Say it.
Goff is not as good
Say it, man.
Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen.
But why?
Because they're better at football than him.
Based on what?
Based on their football talent.
Like what? Yards and touchdowns?
Like their ability to play the game of football.
Like yards and touchdowns.
What is going on,
Spenny, because all I know is I hear about, Burrow's not in the playoffs again, and the Bengals suck again, and now it's the I'm Back Bowl against the Cowboys. That's what I see all the. You're telling me what you think.
Joe Burrow has the same amount of career success as Jared Goff. He got to the Super Bowl, did he not, Stick?
Yeah.
Did he not get to the Super Bowl?
Yes, he did.
Did he the next year?
So is he just as good as Jared Goff?
Well, no, because they never go to the playoffs anymore.
No,
because it's always
Spenny,
something.
Spenny. Yes, yes,
Spenny.
Spenny. Yes, Joe Burrow is just as good as Jared Goff, and they belong in the same tier.
Why?
just what you said.
Because
you just compared them.
You
said they've accomplished the same things.
You know, Joe Burrow beat a team in the playoffs when he was sacked 9 times.
Cool. Don't get sacked.
Okay. All right. You guys are fucking.
Avoid the sack. Throw the ball away.
You guys are ridiculous, dude.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
So
Team Goff is getting stronger, baby.
So Goff being a number 1 pick with the Rams, a number 1 pick. Why were they the number 1? Why'd they have the number 1 pick?
What, they were a bad team.
Because they sucked, right?
Yeah,
so he came there, took them to a Super Bowl. Is that fair? That's fair.
Yes.
That happened.
He took them to a Super Bowl. Yes. Did he build that team? No.
Yes. He was the number 1 pick, Spenny.
They built it around him.
The number 1 overall pick in the draft. They had the worst team in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Did Goff build? Do players build teams?
No. Yes. And that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Then he comes here. And they have the number 2 pick in the draft.
Yes, and Brad Holmes assembled an insane team around him.
Man, Goff just gets lucky AF, doesn't he?
He's the luckiest quarterback
Just
I've
say
ever
it.
seen.
Say Goff's lucky, man. He's lucky.
What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
You're shitting on Brad Holmes right now to
No,
show
I'm
Jared
not.
Goff's cock in your
Because
mouth.
Brad Holmes had the sense to go get the guy and brought him in here, and look what happened.
And then he built the team around him.
Exactly.
With the quarterback.
Built the team.
It's
Right?
really
It's almost like he's a good quarterback.
It's a lot easier to build a team.
It's almost like he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes.
It's like he's top tier.
7-13.
He's top tier.
No, one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes, like a top 10 quarterback that I've been saying.
No, you said 7-13.
That is top
No.
7, 8, 9, 10, or top 10, Neil.
No,
what are
like-
we doing? What are you guys doing?
Second in league in yard, 4th in touchdowns.
I'm just waiting.
Back-to-back years,
I'm
dude.
just waiting for
I
the
just
actual
can't
metric
fucking
that you
believe
can
it.
prove.
I
the
can't
guys
believe
are
it
better.
either, Spenny. What do you want from the guy? What do you want? What do you want?
For him to be
Tell-
better than
Yeah,
those
tell me.
guys?
Tell me.
He
What do you
can't.
want?
He can't. He's not. He won't be.
There it is. He
Okay.
can't be.
See, there you go.
He can't just magically be better than Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson in football.
See,
No.
I think he can. I think he is.
You think he could just grow that, just to be to have a stronger
Yeah.
arm and to have more mobility?
That
To
doesn't make you a better quarterback. Those are that's what I'm talking about. Just because you have a strong arm, I remember a guy, Jamarcus Russell, who could throw 70 yards on his knees.
So you're
Did that make him a
Jamarcus
better
Russell
quarterback
to
than
to
Jared
guys
Goff?
that are MVPs?
Yeah, 100% we are, Spenny. Yeah, Jamarcus Russell, Jared Goff, discuss it. Like, stop with the granular shit, man.
What? What? You just went full granular on
What
me
are
for
you talking
20
about?
minutes.
No,
Don't just say he sucks then.
No,
just
Smitty
say
is
Yeah, just say it, Spenny.
Just
Say he's not
talk
as
in
good.
circles
Like,
'cause
say
you
it.
don't
Say he
believe what
can't be
you're
as good as
actually
those
saying.
guys.
You're putting on a show for people, so you
No,
don't believe what
no.
you're saying.
Oh,
So you're
wrong,
just running
Spenny.
circles.
Wrong. Again, what's the
Fuck,
commonality? Number 1 overall pick franchise, Super Bowl. Number 2 overall pick that went to the number 2 overall pick team. They're all of a sudden they're a Super Bowl contender. They went to the NFC Championship game. I believe they're going to win a Super Bowl. You do too.
Yes, I do.
You've said it.
Yeah.
Jared.
Because they have one of the best rosters in football.
Well, yeah, with a very, very elite quarterback too.
Yeah, well, they didn't have that
Very,
roster.
very elite
They didn't have
quarterback.
that roster last year, but they still had that very, very elite
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, see here we go.
But they
Let's
didn't
get
this-
with 23 guys on IR.
Well, if
The
it-
Eagles
if
had
Jared
one.
Goff built the team.
Eagles had one.
We didn't lose to
Spenny.
the Eagles.
Oh, see. Oh, why are you getting granular on me?
You just said that was
No,
you.
that was
dude.
you that just said that. You just said that. Well, what did he do last year? Oh, and a third of the team was on
Am I
IR?
losing my mind right now?
Yeah, I feel both of y'all. I really do. What the argument we
So,
were
so he loses with a third of the team on IR, and it's what did Josh Allen do with everyone
we
healthy?
Can't deny that Jared Goff.
What did Lamar do with everyone healthy?
You're the one.
What did they
making
do,
the point.
Spenny? What did they do with everyone healthy?
They lost. Because
Why?
their teams aren't good enough.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with second half interceptions and fumbles by Josh Allen in AFC Championship
again,
games or Lamar performances.
I don't believe that
No,
wins
did
are
it have
quarterback
anything to do
stat.
with that?
It did, for sure.
Oh, so
Just
okay,
like the
so you
Lions
agree?
loss had to deal with Jared Goff turning the ball over.
Yeah,
4 times.
just like Josh Allen did, just like Lamar did. Did they not, Spenny? You deny it?
I'm not denying it.
Okay,
No,
then
I'm
what are we
not.
talking about?
I don't know. You turn the conversation every
What?
5
What do you
seconds.
mean you don't know?
You're asking me 40 different questions because you lose every time.
What do you, no,
And then
what do you
just bring it
mean
to
you don't
another
know?
one.
So they weren't good.
Look,
so they weren't good in those games, right?
They weren't good. No, they
Okay.
weren't good enough.
And Jared Goff
No.
wasn't good enough in the
Jared Goff was
Washington game.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah. So were they.
Okay.
In the moments of truth, so were they. So therefore,
why weren't they better,
So therefore, I kind of lumped them all together.
Okay, well, that's what you do. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You know more
No,
than
that's
football.
what the world does, Spenny. That's what the world does.
That is not what the world does. Go look at the rankings.
Go-
They're all always better. The world knows.
No.
GMs
The rankings
know.
don't
The
mean shit,
players
Spenny,
know.
until you cash it in.
Okay.
They don't.
So
Sorry.
You don't care.
Sorry.
You don't care about the opinions of NFL GMs and scouts.
No, because I think Jared Goff will win a Super Bowl here, and that's enough for me.
Okay.
I care about Brad
I think
Holmes'
he's going to win a
opinion.
Super Bowl here too. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that he's not as good as those guys. I just said we just saw it. Jalen Hurts just won a Super Bowl. I don't think he's as good as Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, or Josh Allen either. But it's okay because he won a Super Bowl because he had an amazing team around him and he did what he had to do. Goff can do that same thing. I'm just not taking it to the next level and saying he's as good as those guys.
So
'Cause I don't
if
believe
Goff
he
doesn't
is.
do this, it's Goff's fault.
What?
If they don't do this, if the Lions don't win, is it
No,
Goff's
it's
fault?
the team's fault. The
No.
team won't get it done.
Wins aren't a quarterback stat, but the Washington loss was all on Goff, right?
Is it Goff loss?
I mean, it was majority on him, yeah. When you
But it's
throw-
not wins and losses aren't a quarterback
so when the
stat.
Bills
Individual
lose,
performance of
Hey,
4
no,
turnovers.
if it's not a quarterback stat, it's not a quarterback
no, it's
stat,
not.
Spenny.
It's not.
So
but
when
his performance in that game.
So
resulted
every
in the
year
loss.
when Lamar loses in the playoffs, it's not Lamar's fault.
No, he's had some bad performances in the playoffs for
So
sure.
every year when Josh Allen loses in the playoffs, it's not his fault.
There's a couple years where it was not his fault. No.
That's fair, and that's fair. I'll get with you on that. Just like the NFC Championship game wasn't Goff's fault.
The NFC Championship game loss was not Goff's fault. No.
And we've had
He
common
had a
ground.
fantastic game.
And we've had common ground on that.
Yeah.
Fumble by Jahmyr Gibbs, though.
That did not
Oh,
help.
God, all right.
Fumble
You know
by
what?
Jahmyr Gibbs did not
There's
help.
our exit.
You know what?
The,
Yeah, all right.
the secondary did not help.
Let's
Josh
get off the
Reynolds
highway.
did not help.
Yeah, please. We're going to be here all day.
So let Jahmyr Gibbs go. That's where we landed at, right?
Franchise
Yeah,
tag.
That sticks take.
franchise tag it. You want to do Sun Cruiser, Spenny?
That's you.
Yeah, I'm saying.
yeah.
We want to
No, do you want to do it?
Sundays in Detroit just got smoother with Sun Cruiser, Vodka Iced Tea, and Woodward Sports Network. Real vodka, real iced tea. No bubbles, just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on a game day. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, perfect for tailgates, couch gates, wherever you are watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hey, does your back hurt like Neil Rules does carrying this show? Well, Dr. Pierce can help you out. 248-426-9944 is the phone number. He's usually on every Tuesday and Thursday on Woodward Sports, but he is in Europe this week learning some new things, because that's what the doc does. He is on an endless quest for knowledge. Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce, give him a call today, our injury insider.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule. We have stick in for D-Mac, Spencer Raxter, intern Simeon, of course, KG in the building. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Sorry, we got involved there for a minute.
So KG was a little quiet on that segment, though.
He's trading.
Yeah, he's trading. No doubt. Let me clean up. The super chats came in hot and heavy. Stephen Baffy, cannot wait to see Hutch rule in Green Bay in week 1. That backs up to what we were talking about before, that they have a Hutch rule in training camp right now.
And that's what you do.
So that just tells you what you need to know about what's
Jordan
going on
Love
there.
update. He's supposed to be back for week 1, but the handoffs are going to be an issue. So don't expect them to hand off going left.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, if I'm a coach, we're blitzing every time.
Dat boy Roy in the super chat. Your skills rank you, but your accomplishments define your legacy.
Right.
Yes.
I want winners.
Yeah.
Winning is a trait.
Yeah, and if Jared Goff wins a Super Bowl, yes, he will have a better legacy than those guys because he, like right now, Jalen Hurts has a better legacy than Joe Burrow because he won a Super Bowl. Yeah. That doesn't mean he's a better player.
But Neil, I mean not Neil, Spinny, we're not saying that though. Just because we put him in that same tier doesn't.
How do you feel about Tom Brady?
I'm not saying.
I know, but that's what they are.
Hey, can I get through these first?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me get through these first. Dumbo Jumbo, Spenny in the Dumbo Jumbo in the super chat. Spenny's just so done with the Goff meat riding. Are we meat riding him, Spenny?
Or has he given us every reason to be like, oh,
No,
God.
Is there reason to meet right?
Absolutely, there's reason to meet right him.
Okay, I was confused for a second.
No, two things can be true.
Yeah.
Daniel Bruges on Lambrusco over ice on a hot U.S. Army day in Deutschland. So he's in Germany. You guys always elevate the day.
Appreciate the service.
Alaska should be interesting. If the Lions are healthy, this is special. Go Tigers. Daniel, as always, man, we appreciate your
big
service.
shout out.
Drop the super chat in euros too, by the way.
Right.
That's how elite he is.
Shit right there. Baller shit.
That is baller shit.
Yeah. Hey, get that furlough time, man. Get out in the streets, man, and get loose. Sideless. Why do I trust NFL GMs when 50% of them won't have a job in 2 years? Yes, there are 6 great GMs, but the rest keep on missing on quarterbacks. Stephen Baffy in the super chat. Mahomes, Allen, Burrow have proven that they can carry a team. The others, including Lamar, have not proven they can carry a team. They need help. Flannels.
How is Lamar proven?
Yeah,
How is Josh Allen proven he can, but Lamar has proven he can't?
Yeah,
They're the
that's crazy.
same quarterback.
That's crazy.
Lamar,
I see where he's going.
Lamar's team that he got Derrick Henry last year, but before that, didn't have a running game.
He has carried that team.
Never had a wide receiver. The defense has always been.
Name a receiver he's had besides this.
Here's where I think.
That's because of his skill set, guys.
Here's where I think
You mean being
it
the
plays
best passer
out.
in the league last year?
Oh, here we go.
Come
on, dude.
I think where it plays
That's a
out
skill
with
set.
Allen and Lamar, the playoff failures, which they've all been failures.
Yep.
When they lose, it's been flat out failures by him. Allen's pitched a couple of gems.
Lamar. I don't blame Lamar last year.
You don't? He
No,
threw that ball behind.
He hit
the
Mark
tight
Andrews
end.
in the hands.
Behind him, though.
He hit him in the
That
hands.
was an inaccurate throw.
He hit him in the hands.
That was an inaccurate
I
I
would put that more on Andrews. He got to catch that.
Yes.
It wasn't the best ball, but
If
he's got
he
to catch
puts it on the dot,
But
that's
he
caught.
hit him in the hands.
Can we all
too.
agree
But
it was a better pass?
He
KG,
hit him in the hand.
that goes to show
That's
you.
the
This
difference.
is something I always talk about. Like how thin the line is.
Right.
There is not a tight end you would choose in that moment
Then
over Mark Andrews.
There you go.
Or Spenny.
Well, true, but
Like, you know what I'm saying.
he's
here,
one
man.
of those guys.
He's one of them.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them. And
But
he
the
didn't
pass
execute
has
it.
to be better. And that's also the thin line. The difference between inches in
$1,000,000%.
But
That's
what's
everything.
What's the football
do
rule?
you blame Jared Goff for Josh Reynolds drops in the NFC? Because those weren't great balls either.
Yes, they were. They hit him right in the chest.
They hit him in the chest, man.
Spenny, this is a lot easier to catch than running away from the ball and having to reach back behind you. You know that, right? Like let's not go remedial football.
This plays into the quarterback thing. Who wears it in that situation? Lamar does.
The quarterback does.
The quarterback wears it.
Quarterback,
That's
for
the way
sure.
it works. That's
Yep.
That's the
It
club
goes
you're
down
in.
on the stat sheet as an incomplete pass.
That's
also
the
a
way
drop.
it is. And we've seen Allen have elite starts in the situation, but he just went up against that guy
Right.
in his building.
You can make the argument that a coin flip kept him from a Super Bowl. You can make that
You
argument.
could.
You can make the argument.
You could, but you have.
Absolutely.
But he also had 4 quarters to win the game.
No, he did, for sure.
And he had second half turnover.
He did.
Flannels bulge. It takes a team to make Jared Goff good, not Jared Goff to make a team good.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of
random that he wound up on 2 teams that made him good.
I mean, how much data do you Flannels Bulge? Like, how much data do you need?
Yeah, because if he was just a run-of-the-mill quarterback, he wouldn't have all these records.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like the Goff haters, it doesn't matter the data. It doesn't matter what he does on the field. It doesn't matter yards. It doesn't matter touchdowns. It doesn't matter wins. It doesn't matter Super Bowls. Like, nothing he can do will ever be, they'll be like, yeah, he's...
Well, no, because they have the checklist.
Right.
And it's an infinite checklist.
Yeah,
like
he doesn't run
I had him ranked as the number 7 quarterback in the National Football League. Is that a hater? Is that being a hater?
Not at all.
So,
who'd you have above him?
I had the 4 that I mentioned, and then I had Jaden Daniels and Matt Stafford.
I think the Stafford thing... But, like...
Based on
Stafford had 12 years in a Lions uniform and did nothing. Stafford had to go to the team that Goff built when he was the number 1 draft pick, took him to a Super Bowl, won a playoff game the year before when he was injured and came in for Warford. Then they signed Von Miller. They signed Odell Beckham. They signed Jalen Ramsey. Then they added Matthew Stafford with Aaron Donald and the already good team that built around Jared Goff, and it pushed him over the top.
They traded Matthew Stafford. They traded for Matthew Stafford by giving up Jared Goff, and they won a Super Bowl, is what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. And by a safety dropping an interception that hit him in the chest.
Yep. That's what happens in Super Bowls. Everybody has a
that's what happens with Mark Andrews.
Here's the deal. Has Goff ever been dropped into a situation that Stafford was dropped into?
Who cares?
Never. No. The answer is no. The answer is not who cares. The answer is no.
He had that situation with the Rams. He
didn't. He was drafted to a shit team with the Rams.
Listen, I know. Like, pull it out real quick. He had that situation with the Rams. When they made the Super Bowl, they were one of the best teams.
Because they drafted him. What I'm talking. Okay. When he got there, Spenny, what were the Rams?
No, the Rams were
the number 1 overall.
The Rams were bad. Were they
okay?
bad?
When he got to Detroit, what were the Rams?
The number 2 overall.
Okay. When Stafford got to the Rams, what were they?
They were really good. Absolutely.
Can you acknowledge that?
Yeah, Stafford got put in that. Was Jared Goff not on a good team with the Rams?
So I would say Flannels Bulge's text the same way. It takes a team to make Matt Stafford good, not Matt Stafford to make a team good.
Yeah. Because we proved it here. He couldn't get a playoff win in 12 years.
He won the Super Bowl, though, so that makes him better than Goff.
With a team that he got dropped on, not a team that he was built around him.
So winning the Super Bowl does matter.
For you guys, that's your argument.
No,
that's your argument right now.
He was being sarcastic.
I'm playing the argument that you just fed me
was being
for a half hour, and now you're disagreeing with it. Do you see how that doesn't make sense?
Well,
from your end.
From your end, Spenny. I'm talking about a guy that took 2 franchises from the number 1 and number 2 overall pick and won. At some point, when's it him? That's my question. And that's what I would ask the people. At some point, when is Jared? So he's got to do it with a third team? Like what?
He's got to win a Super Bowl. And then I will say he is just as good as Jalen Hurts.
So he's got to do it with a third team. Like,
would you put him better than Stafford if he wins the Super Bowl? I
literally just answered your question.
Would you put him better than Stafford if he wins the Super Bowl?
No. I think Stafford is more talented of a quarterback.
Then we're never gonna. Then this is that we're chasing our tails here.
Yeah, I know. I've been making the same argument the whole time.
Because I think that's wrong.
He won't. I think that's wrong.
You don't think Stafford's more talented of a quarterback?
Y'all could just agree to disagree.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Stafford has done less with more than Goff has ever done.
How has he done less? He's won a Super Bowl.
He never won a playoff game with Calvin Johnson.
Okay, but he
or
won
a number 2 defense.
Yeah, or the number 2, a historically great, one of the best rushing defenses ever.
So Stafford's done less with more than Jared Goff. That's your argument.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
Yes.
100%.
Then
yes.
I'll exit there.
Like 6 points in the final 3 quarters of a playoff game with the best rushing defense in the history of the NFL.
I'm exiting there.
Okay, then fine, man.
Because that's just whatever.
Yeah.
So that's just whatever that Stafford's like leaps and bounds better than Jared Goff.
Not leaps and bounds. No, I had him 1 spot better.
And so if that safety would have caught that pass that hit him in the chest, you would have him lower.
No, I wouldn't, because I think he's a better quarterback.
Well, you just said he won the Super Bowl.
That was your argument.
No, you said that.
He was using it against you.
Yeah, like are we children? Are we children? We can't understand nuance in conversation?
What do you mean? Can't understand nuance in conversation?
Okay, so yes, we are. All right.
No, we're not, Spenny.
No, let's keep going.
Here's the
Let's
deal.
keep going.
I love y'all, man. God damn.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Stephen Baffey in the super chat. If I have to admit that Kyle Allen's better than Hooker right now, then others need to admit that Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Burrow are better than Goff. Lamar is debatable. And you know what, Stephen? Like, if you want to drill down on that,
Lamar's not debatable.
He's not. He's a 2-time MVP. He's not debatable, bro. You can argue.
But
the
what
playoff
happens
success.
to him in the playoffs?
Yeah.
What happens?
Once again, playoff success.
No,
you got
so
it.
KG, I'll ask
I
you
just
then.
mean as
I'll
a
ask you
quarterback.
what happens.
Yes, he fails.
What
in the playoffs.
happens
To this point?
No,
he has failed.
tell
in the
me what
playoffs.
happens to him in the playoffs.
He fails. I just
Why?
said that.
Yeah.
Why? No,
does-
tell me why. Why? What's the why?
You're asking him. Let him
Yeah,
explain.
somebody tell. I don't
Because
care who tells me.
he has-
Somebody tell
He
me.
has underperformed.
Why?
In playoff
Why?
situations.
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
What makes him underperform?
Yeah.
You think it's him? What are you trying to say here? I don't know what y'all trying to say here.
What are you? KG? Why does he underperform? Why?
Because he didn't
Because.
make the plays.
Because he doesn't make the plays.
he
So
didn't make
why
the
doesn't he
plays.
make the plays?
What are you trying? What are you getting at here?
So does he make the plays because he's not good enough to make the plays when everything's
No,
on the
he's good-
line?
He's good enough to make the plays.
Is he?
Arguing, dude.
Yeah, he's good enough to make the plays.
Then why doesn't he?
Because playoff situations, he didn't make the plays.
So it's harder in the playoffs.
Yes, it's very hard in the playoffs.
So he's not good enough.
I wouldn't say he's not good
When
enough.
it gets harder, but he hasn't done it.
Yeah, he hasn't done it to this point, but that's
But
not
it's
to say he's
harder,
not good
and he
enough.
hasn't done
He's
it.
been there every single fucking year.
Yeah,
damn
but
near.
for
Like,
some
I'm not gonna
reason,
say
it
he's not
doesn't
good
work.
enough. I'm not trying to get into the semantic argument. All
Well,
I
no,
was
I
trying-
apparently not.
It's called the accountability argument. They don't
Listen,
want to get
no,
into.
but I
Yeah,
think
no, it's it. My
one-
guy doesn't
one-
play well when the pressure's
No,
on, but
one-
that doesn't
y'all-
mean anything
y'all
because
are
he's good when
arguing
it's
two
not.
He
different-
just said it.
Y'all are arguing two
Spenny, what did he
different
just say?
He
What did
just
you
said
say?
he doesn't perform well enough. What?
Right.
Yeah,
Why? What is the reason?
He wasn't good enough. That's the reason.
So he's not good enough to do it when it matters the most.
To win a Super Bowl. No, he's not.
To win playoff games.
He's won playoff games before.
He
Right.
has.
Big win over the Titans. I know.
Okay, yeah.
It don't matter.
I mean,
He got one.
Yeah. You guys are
Shit, Goff
it's
had
your world,
130
guys.
with a
It's
fucked
your
up
world,
finger. We
guys.
give him the credit for that one. He barely
Okay.
played. So it's just like, we give him that credit. I think y'all making two different arguments, man. All I said was that he would be in that tier. By saying he's in that tier, that doesn't mean he's necessarily better from a physical standpoint than Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow. That's it. But if he wins the Super Bowl, he would be in that tier. He elevates one tier. He's been borderline top 5 his whole career, especially with the Lions. He would be in that tier if he wins the Super Bowl.
I put him in the same tier as Jalen Hurts, and either of them winning a Super
And
Bowl
that's fair.
does not change.
That's your prerogative.
where
That's
I
your
put them.
prerogative.
Because you hate him.
But I think from a national standpoint, they would put him in that tier. That's not saying that, but that's Smitty. That's not
No,
saying
I'm
that
not
he's
laughing
better
at you.
than
I'm
them.
laughing at this guy.
Yeah, but that's not saying that
'Cause
he's
you hate
better
him.
than them.
Why do you hate him?
I don't know, man.
Side-
You're the reason I hate him.
I think that's probably fair.
It is. Trust me.
Sideless in the chat. Goff's just got to win 2 Super Bowls.
That's
Let's
it.
effing go. That's
He's
it.
just got to
Hey,
beat
if he
Tom
went
Brady.
two,
All right,
if he went 2, we got to
and
change
I
it.
just-
Spenny, what do you want to do here, man?
rewatched the Mark Andrews drop, and that was a bad pass too. Like both things can be true. The pass was behind, and he did drop it.
Fletch lives daily. KG and Spenny need a room. Nick Lucido. Danny Dimes won a playoff game. Leave it to old New York Nick Lucido to pump it in.
Right, shout out,
And,
Nick.
uh,
Shout out
That's my
Danny
guy.
Dimes.
Aura Fitness, because Mark Andrews dropped a pass. Danny G, we have 2 children on the desk. Art Vandelay, we just called Mahomes the best ever. That's why.
He's up there.
Yes. But to me,
I'd
he's
say
in a
he's-
tier
I'd
of
say
his
he's number
own.
2.
He's in a tier of his own.
Yeah,
we can all agree on that, right, Spenny?
And then
Yeah.
that
Okay.
next tier is Lamar, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow.
And Jared
Goff
Goff.
is the next tier
No!
down. But if he wins the Super Bowl, he would be in that tier. But that's not saying he's better than those 3.
So,
from a
so
physical
if he
standpoint.
wins a Super Bowl, you're going to put him in the same tier as 3 guys who haven't.
you would have to put him in that
I
conversation
would
because
not,
of the
no.
passing.
I would not.
No, but the reason I would put him there is because of all the things he's done to that point. Like you said, 2nd in touchdowns, 4th in yards, the whole bit. Everything he's done as a Lion would put him in that tier. But that don't mean he's better than them from a physical standpoint.
I disagree. I just that's not.
But
where
that
I live.
then that's your prerogative.
It's-
That's cool.
Like I said, I think Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff are extremely similar players. Obviously, different skill sets.
Yeah.
Jared Goff does things better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts does things better than Jared Goff. But I believe they are the same level of quarterback.
But
Why
the
do you think?
national
Why do you
media-
think Matthew Stafford hasn't been able to beat Goff?
he has been able
did
to beat Goff.
2 years ago. But the last 2 times they played,
3
one in
years
a
ago.
playoff scenario.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, who you claim is a better quarterback,
Yep.
on a better team.
He was not on a better team. That's why the Lions won, because the
Gotcha.
Lions were a better team.
Okay.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread, easy. Because Mark Andrew dropped a pass in the end zone? Well, because Josh Reynolds dropped a pass?
They don't want to apply the same logic.
Yes,
to Jared.
I do. I don't.
They don't
blame
want
Goff
to.
for that loss. I said that.
You don't give him credit?
I do.
To get there?
All the time. I say he had an amazing playoff run. It was not his fault they lost in the NFC Championship game. I've said that on these airwaves hundreds of times. You guys just have dicks jammed in your ears.
You seem to talk about dicks a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you do.
The Mark Andrews drop,
it's always on your mind.
It's on him. Like, yes, Lamar is going to get blamed, but the football rule, and Spenny, you've played football, you know this. If it hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. So it is on Mark Andrews that he didn't catch that ball.
And
it hit him in the hands.
I admit that quarterbacks get way too much of the praise and way too much of the blame. That's not how I live.
Wish Goff was black, then KG would love him.
I love Goff now. That's fine.
Okay.
If he was black, though, you'd be on my team.
I might ride
you'd
for
be
him
on my
more.
team,
I
baby.
might ride for him a little more if he was black. I ain't gonna hold you.
Kajobi in the chat. Stafford was Spenny. What do you think about this one? Stafford was closer to beating the Eagles than Goff was to beating the Commanders.
That is true.
I did that one on purpose.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I love everyone in this room. I do.
Factual.
Yeah.
This is love y'all, man. This got off the rails very fast.
Did it though?
What did Sam Laporta have to say?
Right,
We've been teasing that for an hour.
I swear.
Let's go to break.
Hold on, Wayno. Lamar is the flashiest choke artist there is. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. What do you want to do, Spenny?
Let's just do Caesars and Buddies and then come back to Mad Packs and Massage.
All right,
Fuck
man.
y'all.
Caesar Sportsbook, everyone. Hey, here's an idea. Caesar Sportsbook's the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. And right now you can scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Use the promo code Woodward1000 when you make your first deposit. That way you can make your first bet and you can bet on golf every under category. But the very first one you make, you can bet on golf under passing yards. Just make that your first bet, up to $1,000. And then when it happens, because he's not very good, you'll get your bet back as a free bonus bet if you lose. All right? It's a no-lose proposition for you. No, but we talk about Caesars a lot. They're one of the OGs in the sports betting game. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. All the markets are there for you. And again, it's Caesars. So download the app, promo code Woodward1000, Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What about buddies?
Let's talk about buddies. One thing we can all agree on is that Spenmo and I will both smash a barbecue brisket pizza.
They're so
That
good.
shit fire.
Top-tier pizza.
Yeah,
It's
really good.
For the watch confirmed. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably have a slice, then I'd smash that barbecue chicken salad, but Spenny and I, we would be kumbaya-tic on that barbecue brisket.
Absolutely.
What about the
pizza.
shandy, man? You know we got to get in on some shandy.
We can
meal.
absolutely do that because it's barbecue season at Buddy's,
And
right?
it's still
Biscuit.
summer for the time being.
Right.
It
right
is.
now.
The clock is ticking, no
3
doubt.
weeks.
But barbecue at Buddy's, brisket, brew, and rendezvous. And guess what? Tonight you can order it up. Go to buddyspizza.com. Use the promo code 10meal. Save
love y'all,
10% on your entire order. Our chat's electric. Buddy's Pizza's electric. Do it tonight, everybody. Get 10% off.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Are you ready? ready to be part of the conversation. Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com today to find the best product in the state and where you can get it. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com and you can find it in a store near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, mad packs. What about the massage chair? Smoking some Mad Packs, then hitting the massage chair?
Oh,
they got good stuff.
They got good stuff. You just relax, man.
There's no debate about massage chair.
There's not a debate about Massage Chair House. You go there. It's in Bloomfield Hills. Sit down. Find the perfect massage for you. Buy the chair, and then you can get it 7 times a day if you want. It's like when you're a kid, about 13 years old, and you discover some things. Just abuse it. Just go in there. Use it as much as you can. Find out what it's all about. Make yourself feel good at Massage Chair House.
Then you get kicked out.
Okay.
I'm not saying do that while you're there.
Right.
All right, everybody. Back at it, Big D Energy World
Bourbon
Sports
Thursdays
Network.
are something else.
This is next level.
I just have a message about that just came in. Neil Rule, Stick in for DMAC the rest of August. KG, Spencer Raxter, Big Sim. You're walking away from this to go to school at fucking Missouri.
Poor Sim ain't even been able to talk the whole episode.
He hasn't said a word today. It's his last day.
He's got tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank God we canceled the broadcast.
Stotan Coach on the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe, by the way. Jump into there. Look, the like ratio is incredible today. You're not getting this You're not getting this with the flag shoot. You're not getting this anywhere because it's real. It's not bullshit. Like it's what I think. It's what Stick thinks. It's like what Spenny thinks.
Yeah.
We're not up here, and then next week when we get in this argument again, it'll be similar because we're not trying to remember what we said.
And then the first time Jared Goff has a bad game, we're gonna have the conversation again.
We're gonna have it again, and then when he does win the Super Bowl, we're gonna have it again.
That's what this guy said. He's like, Stick says the same thing. Yeah, it's called consistency.
Yeah, because we're not circus clowns, bro.
Yeah.
Stotan Coach says, I think the show just proved why it's not ready for Bourbon Thursdays.
Yeah, no.
Spenny, Bourbon Thursday's too aggressive. Is that fair?
Thursday might be great. Hey, I'm stone cold, well, not stone cold sober, but I haven't drank anything yet.
I'm California sober.
I'm California sober right now.
You in tomorrow for Bourbon Friday?
I am.
There you go. See? There you go.
Yes.
Jared Goff is the Eminem of football.
I wouldn't say that.
I disagree.
I would not say that. I love Jared Goff. I would not say that.
Notice how this man did not have his hands up.
Jared Goff's like the DJ Khaled of football. Oh, he's got all the pieces around
He
him
the
working.
best.
Oh, you mean another one? Another one? Go to a team and another one?
The only
Is that
guy
what you
that
mean?
says we the best.
We the
You know
best.
what?
We the best music.
That's kind of an elite comp.
Hey, off the top
Hey,
of the
right.
head.
Don't hate on Khaled now. He got slaps. Khaled got slaps.
No, he doesn't. He's not as good as anybody else, though, KG.
No, he got some slaps.
He's got to have everything. He's got to have
Them
the beat
early
perfect.
Khaled albums.
He's got to have the collab perfect.
This shit, man. I love y'all, man.
I want to talk about the NFC North, and we ran out of time.
We got tomorrow.
I'll catch
Y'all
you
do
Tuesday.
got tomorrow. Just do everything you was going to do today tomorrow. Okay.
We got Terry tomorrow, right?
Terry tomorrow.
Oh,
right.
God. It's really going off the rails.
Terry off the millies of THC
he
now.
off-
He's off the buzzins.
He is off the buzzing. Shout out to you, boy. I threw him the live.
I'm going to make my Buzzins debut on Saturday, I think, for UFC.
Hell yeah. Dude,
Yep.
they're so
Easy's
good.
comment, Spenny, great analogy, was covered up by an emoji, and it said, Spenny, great anal on my phone.
Oh, shit.
Easy also said, how did the debate start? Should I rewind? Yes, you should.
Actually, it started with my compliment to Easy.
Yeah.
Kinda,
Like,
yeah.
Easy, I went on like maybe a 3-minute diatribe about how you are the shining example of how people can wake the fuck up and realize they were wrong. Like, you are now a Goff glazer, and we see it on the Woodward Sports social media. We see you trying to catch clout off of Jared Goff practices by screenshotting yourself.
He was cloud hunting. Can we agree on that?
Well, that's what Easy does.
Easy's a cloud chaser.
But the fact,
he'll admit that.
But the fact that he's using Jared Goff is all I care about.
Yeah.
Like he's clout chasing by doing the right thing by honoring Jared Goff now.
You should see the
It's
pictures.
amazing.
Easy's got so many pictures with celebrities and shit.
Oh, yeah.
He drove downtown to get a picture with Gretchen Whitmer just for the clout.
Hey,
Wow.
Big Gretchen.
Stretching Gretchen,
Shout
baby.
out.
What up, stretching?
That's sad. Detroit Arrow in
Shout
the
out Big
chat.
Gretch,
No one caught it, but there was some tone in that effing Missouri.
There was.
Yeah,
There was.
you got that, Sim. How you gonna feel tomorrow, man? A lot of emotion tomorrow.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm ready.
You ready?
Go.
You gonna cry?
We'll see.
That means no.
Maybe.
Hell no, he's ready to go back and see some of those co-eds.
Yes,
dude.
sir. The Missouri co-eds.
SEC, it just means more.
Yep, speak easy. Jared Goff got better, and Cade's going to get better this year. And I called it, and I know basketball because I saw Cade.
Cade
get
is
better.
probably going to get better this year. Yeah, I agree.
No, Cade is, and I'm calling it.
Nick
That's a good call.
Nick Lucido, the #1 rated show. Yes, Nick. There's a reason. There's a reason.
Shout out.
It's all because Stick said the word woke.
You know what? He's right.
That is where it went
We
off
fell
the
for that
rails.
all, didn't we?
Yeah, Stick's woke agenda. Right.
Fuck your snowflakes, man.
Okay, I think this is a.
It's a good place to sign off.
Danny G, Simeon, we're gonna miss you, bro.
Yep.
We are too.
Shout out Simeon.
He's coming back
shout
next
out.
year.
Big
He's already
Sim.
committed.
might be back.
You're in.
Might be back. Yeah.
You signed a letter of intent.
Maybe. We're waiting it out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's waiting on that
I
bag.
might- I might be
Hey,
back.
you'll be waiting
He
for a
goes
long
where the
time.
bag goes.
I might
You
do the
goddamn right.
enter the portal thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got verbal commitment.
Yeah, we got a verbal commitment.
Whatever that
There you
means
go.
anymore.
That's all we can ask
Right.
for.
Yep.
That's all we can
Shout
ask
out
for.
Big
No,
Sim.
tomorrow's going to be fun, man.
Yes, sir.
A D's formal. Missouri was in the Big 12 conference at one time.
They were.
You guys are elite, dude. We're not even on that yet. Your best Missouri football memories. Bam Bam in the super chat. Bourbon Thursdays and Friday is exactly what this show needs. This show doesn't need anything. We
No,
just need
that's a
you.
fact.
It just needs us.
We just need you.
Just us.
Yeah.
There's justice,
It is just.
And that's the way to wrap it
right,
up.
KG? All
right.
right.
Let's wrap this shit up.
All right,
now.
that's enough for
Wrap
Stick,
that
for
shit up.
KG, for intern Sammy and Spencer Raxter. I'm Neil Roll. Thanks for tapping in. Well, see you later.
See ya.